Yeah.
No, he paid. He paid and died.
So, we're going to cowboy hat? Look, did he hit six or did he hit what?
No, he didn't say. He just stayed without that.
We said, he said 7-7. Okay, pay him 200.
And one of them was
Ready?
10.
All right, guys, we're about to get started. Thank you guys for playing our stream. Good luck. Small blind, big blind. Yes, all right, 3 to play, everybody. C4 raises it to 10. I do announce every single act. Easier. So I have to say every player. 5 fold, 6 fold, 8 raises it to 35.
$500 price for the real blood. And $1,000 a free time on or 800 whatever.
Raises it to 100.
I didn't realize that it was charged. I always said free time.
Chubb's buying in for the minimum, which is 300. Coach B in for 500. Let's see if he just calls or puts Chubb's all in. Very awkward on the first hand. And looks like he's just going to make the call. So we got ourselves over a $200 pot. Chubb's with pretty much a pot size bet behind. Looking for an ace or a king.
All right, we have heads up action for the flop.
8 high flop. Let's see what Chubbs does. Oh, Chubbs is going for it all in, putting Coach B to the test right away. Coach B makes the call, and we got ourselves an all in on the first hand here. Chubbs is drawn dead. Chubbs is drawn dead. All the aces and kings have been folded. So Coach B, first time playing on the stream, is going to get a double, well, not a double up. He's going to win a $611 pot. Welcome to the stream, Coach B. All right, so let's go around the table, let you know who's sitting where and how much they bought in for. In seat 1, we have P. He bought in for 303. Seat 2, we have Fletcher. He's in for 300. Seat 3, we have Chubbs. He's in for 300, and he lost that, but he is rebuying right now. Seat 4, we have New York Bob. He's in for 300. Seat 5, we have the boxing coach in for 437. It is a strange number, but I will let you know why it's strange. So seat 6, we have Luis. Seat 7, Madi in for 500. Seat 8, we got Coach B. He was in for 500, but he's already up $311. And in seat 9, we have El Tejano. He's in for 460. So it is Coach B's first time playing on the stream. It is also El Tejano, seat 9's first time playing on the stream. So somebody's cards did not get scanned properly. And all right, now we're good to go.
Thank you guys. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you guys. All right, 5 calls, 6 calls, 7 calls.
La mesa, por favor. Ah, ya, ya, bueno, 3 mesas.
Chubbs put on the 4-bit the first hand, putting on a raise here with his king jack off. Sizing a little on the small side in my opinion. And it seems like the players agree with me as all the players make the call. Chubbs actually has the best equity right now since 3 players are sharing an ace. And we are going to a 10 high flop. So El Tejano flopping top pair. Chubbs with the open ender. The boxing coach flops top pair. Also has a straight draw needed and a jack. El Tejano making the call. And Chubbs might put on a check raise here. No, he just makes the call. So he's in for a second buy-in. So being a little more cautious this time. Pot's already over $200. Boxing coach put it on another bet to 70. He's betting with the worst hand as El Tejano has him out-kicked. Now Chubbs trying to figure out if he's getting the right price to call, and he feels like he is, so he will make the call. To the river we go. And boxing coach going to hit it straight, so had the worst hand all the way. Should be an easy fold for both opponents as there is a 4-liner to the straight out there. Chubbs is asking for a count. No, he does make the fold. All right, so I did see we have some action in the chat early on here. YouTube chat. Hi there.
I didn't like that jack.
I mean,
He didn't need that jack.
Yeah, there is an ad that plays at right before the stream starts. There is an ad that plays.
We have a $10 action starts in the small blind, 10 to play.
First straddle of the night. So first two pots, we have had somebody move all in. Chubbs put it on the straddle. New York Bob making the call with the K9. Luis doing the same. Don't know what his hand is. It is Queen Jack offsuit. El Tejano just makes the call. P also just making the call. And Chubbs is going all in with the Ace King suited. So a little surprised that both El Tejano and P just making the call. And let's see if one of them is going to look up Chubbs here. This does seem like a squeeze play.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I have.
But Chubbs, we can see, has the goods. Luis has too many players behind him to make the call. He'll make the fold, but what does El Tejano do? El Tejano folds, and let's see if P calls. If P calls, he will be.
That's because I made him fold jacks. That's why he's.
He will have the best hand.
Pull the jacks pre-flop?
Yeah, he does make the
I
call.
put in jacks on a 4, 5, 6. It was a 4, 5.
So Fletcher should get out of the way.
The turn came.
And it's going to be about 50-50. It's going to be a fair fight.
No,
I think somebody has folded a 9.
Cards out there.
And you showed the bluff?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Take your time. Sorry.
That's when they started to cheer for Jack. I'm like, I lowered
Yeah,
my
Fletcher said he's
standard
thinking
to-
about this, but maybe if you're thinking about gambling, you could gamble against one player, but not against two players. So he's going to let it go.
What time was this?
And we will have our third straight all in.
And Gallos, they're like,
Pocket 9's out in front right now, but the Ace King with the best equity. So a 9 has probably been folded based upon that.
He asked for permission. It didn't work out.
Oh, big flop
Holy
for
shit.
Chubbs.
Watch, it's going to be a 10? If it comes to 10, I'm fucked. Oh, no, I'm going to get there.
And Chubbs with the ace on the river.
¿qué tenías?
Oh, yeah, I saw 7. 73. What's wrong with you, Wade?
Shoot it!
Stop, bro. Stop.
Hey,
I
Spades,
So
just
Chubbs
gonna make a comment.
with
of course.
Cubs with the win. Fletcher announced that he would have won with the 7-3. And the whole table pretty much just laughing at him. I mean, can't call two players with the all in there. So Chubbs picking up ace king once, losing all his chips, picking it up a second time, and doubles up with it the second time.
That's crazy.
You would have been tilted. You would have won like 3,000.
Sí, 3,000.
1,000
Give
for
me all the
sure.
chips you have in the bag.
1,000 for sure.
So Chubbs still in the red.
Not only because not
Would've
because
been my first hand.
not because of the hand, but because like I went out of first one, I missed it.
Yeah,
Thought about it for like a split second, like, should I get crazy?
I did. Honestly, I did.
Looks like actions on Mari under the gun. He will let it go. Coach B taking it up to 15. With the mystery hand, he has a jack. Okay, didn't get his scanner right, but I would imagine it's ace jack, maybe king jack of hearts.
What? No, he played that big ass ball match.
Chubbs put it on the 3-bet.
I'm saying he was still winning.
Yes, but when they
Let's see what Coach B does
he was only winning like
with his mystery hand.
when he was winning like a
He is getting a count from the dealer. Coach B, not a coach at UTSA, but he does have, his daughter goes to UTSA, so he is represented. So obviously he did not have jacks.
Bro, you know what the crazy part is? I talked
So the two coaches are the only
complaining about a bad beat or whatever.
players in
He told
Profitville.
me, why is it a bad beat? I'm like, because you fucking hit a one outer.
The boxing coach, who's on the button now, up
I told Drew that I
$309, and Coach B almost up $300, $296.
And he's like, what do you have? He's like, I have these 10. He's like, you want to go twice? And Matt showed his hand. He's like, I'd rather just go once. He's like, let's go twice.
So Coach B going to be limping in now. El Tejano does the same next to Act.
But the thing about Matt is that if
Got
Matt is
P
already at the point where, like, okay,
with wings. Did not rebuy.
No. He's already cool with like whatever happens. So, you know what I mean? Like, dude, like, if
And
goes
he
like-
is raising it up to 25 here.
He'll straddle like 50.
Chubbs making the call with the Jack 9. New York Bob also coming along with the suited hand. The boxing coach making the call. And El Tejano makes the call as well. Just like that, we have over $130 pot.
Oh, he was in a gun. He's gonna come like in
All clubs. P with the queen of clubs is probably just going to be going all in here. There's $132. Oh, wow, he checks. New York Bob going to be betting just under half pot with his top pair. And now we get the all-in from P. And New York Bob is going to have to hit a 7 or a jack that is not the jack of clubs. We can see there is 2 outs left in the deck for him to hit. Normally he would have 4 live outs, but two of those 4 outs have been folded, so he only has 2 live outs here.
Yeah, you're good. Yep.
And P with the double up. So he bought him for 300. Now he has 316 in his stack.
1 hour.
And there is a special promo going on right now for the month of February here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley. It is the Full of Hearts promo.
Thank you.
So for all of February, so for about another week here, if you win a pot with pocket queens or pocket kings, you receive a free hour of play. You make a heart flush draw, you receive 3 free hours. If you make a full house with pocket queens or pocket kings, you receive 8 free hours. And then if you make a straight flush or a royal flush, some bonuses for that as well.
That's even better. Okay. Okay.
Fletcher raising it up with the blackjack hand. Not sure if Fletcher knows that we're playing poker, not blackjack, as he thought about calling 2 all-ins earlier with 7-3, which is a good blackjack hand, and now he's raising with the 9 deuce.
Well, there's a non-alcoholic one?
Oh, and here comes the back raise. So Coach B here with the back raise, limped the $3, hoping somebody would raise. And Fletcher did indeed raise, and now he is putting on the back raise with the jacks.
What the hell are they called?
Marty might look him up here with the pocket pair. This does seem like it is a bit of a squeeze play. Actually, Coach B was in the big blind, excuse me.
Oh, Judy's watching this?
Yeah,
I
so
mean, we're drinking water tonight. That's it.
so Marty does look him up, as we have a pocket pair for the small blind and the big blind.
They're far out of the water. Shit.
10 high flop. This might get Marty in trouble, as he will check to the aggressor. Coach B loving that flop. He's going to put out a continuation bet here. Looks like he's cutting out.
You better fail at 100%.
75. Kind of an awkward spot for Marty here.
This water tastes so fucking good.
His opponent could very easily be putting on a continuation bet here with ace-king, ace-queen. Oh, but Marty lays it down, so nice fold there.
What are we betting? What are we betting? What are we
So
betting?
Coach B
I got 1,000 on
now up over
the Knicks.
$370.
1,000 on the
Oh,
Knicks.
I thought you wanted a game because you put some in.
Do have some action in the chat. We are live on the YouTube chat.
Don't do it.
Fuck, that shit was trash.
Cavaliers are good.
No straddle this hand. Action will be on the man from Boston, ace queen of diamonds, and he's going to raise it up to 15.
I try to watch hockey and I can't. One, because I can't fucking follow the puck, so.
That shit's so fucking good. But you know what's so good about it? Is that they let them fight, bro.
New York Bob making the call with the ace.
The highlights that I've seen
4.
that fight,
The refs are just standing there,
not
bro.
only that, but I feel like some are like listening, that like they fall on themselves because as soon as you fall, they stop you.
Wow,
Like
somebody
if they
wants to get whooped.
No,
Like if
but
you're losing,
no, but check it out.
4 ways we go to the flop. Marty actually has the best hand with the deuces.
I don't have to get hit anymore. If I go down, I don't get hit anymore.
And it's going to be top 2 pair for P.
if they go down, like they're still.
No, they go down to stop the.
And it's Michael check around here.
Guys get a couple good solid hits and they fall because then you fall. I don't get hit anymore.
It does go check around.
Letting people like back it up. Like, I mean, back
Luis picking up a flush draw to go with his straight draw. Small bet here from P. Quick call from the ace-4 that's drawn dead. Marty will get out of the way with the pocket pair. To the river we go.
Balance and shit, you know.
Luis looking for a 7 or a heart. Oh, and he's going to go runner, runner, heart.
Buddy, $100. High end.
And he's going to have to call this bet. Played the hand pretty passive. No reason to raise here, because if you get called, you are beat. Let's see if this saves Bob money, New York Bob money. Yeah, he's gonna fold the ace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does fold the ace.
Huh? 4 folds.
And P's going to see
Damn.
that he got really unlucky.
Press order. 3 hours.
Oh, and that is a heart
Hey,
flush.
you're pre-rolling the session already.
That is a heart flush. So Luis is going to win. I was just speaking about the bonuses here. He's going to get 3 free hours to play with the heart flush.
You're pre-rolling some of the session. Kayla.
3 hours, 6.
Heart flush.
3 hours.
Let's
to
see what
6
we got
days.
here in the chat.
Did y'all get all the bonuses that y'all did last on Wednesday? I saw like people had kings and queens and shit. They got all of them?
I missed the first one. I always
That's the first one I saw. I'm like, oh shit.
I missed the first one, but when you done the second time, I thought, can you I missed the first one. I'll be able to talk. No, the one
So Logan Holt likes the row, saying bring back the row. Oh, check this out. We have a triple straddle.
36.
No, I'm good.
Not even 36, 48.
48. 36.
He didn't want to do 36.
Hey, I said coach, and he said no. He didn't heard you.
So we have the triple straddle, and all the straddles are live.
He already
The blinds are 1-3.
No.
You have Fletcher put it on the $6 under the gun. And if somebody wants to double straddle, they would double whatever the straddle is. So Chubbs takes it up to 12, and New York Bob takes it up to 24. Marty with the ace jack. Gonna be raising it up.
The Riri.
Takes it up to 60.
Check. Let me have a good hand.
Fletcher with the 10-5.
How much?
Fletcher making the call here.
Fuck it.
The New York Bob. See what he has.
Yeah, that's right.
He said he's thinking about going all in if he has a good hand. Oh, actually, he hasn't looked. And this is going to reopen the action. So Marty should be raising once again here just to isolate New York Bob.
He's nervous.
Yeah, there's the all in. You can see he looked at the dealer to let him know. And that's one of the... Oh, did Fletcher call? Fletcher called as well? What is going on here? So New York Bob with the mystery hand, I don't think he's looked. And then on top of that, only one of his cards scanned. So unless if his other card is a 3, Marty has the best hand right now with the ace-jack. Fletcher going to have to get pretty lucky. None of the percentages are going to pop up just because we do not know what that mystery card is.
275 total. 275 total.
So the button hasn't even gone around once. And this is about the 4th all-in that we have. So we know Fletcher has a 5.
Yeah.
Wait, it could be Bob too. He hasn't looked at his hand.
Oh, yeah.
Right up my alley. Yeah, especially if a 7 comes.
Yeah, New York Bob has not looked at his hand. Fletcher is going to win the side pot at least with the 5. And New York Bob's going to need a 9 or a queen. He is squeezing his cards. He was all in blind. Oh, he has the queen. Runner, queen.
Hey, well, at least I got 150. I got my money back. At least I got my money. Yeah.
The New York Bob all in blind somehow has a 3. A surprise to everybody as the 3 was the only card that scanned. And Marty with the ace-jack is down to $150. I don't know if he's going to add on or rebuy.
Now what? I said I'm used to the normal day game. You guys are kind of wild.
Oh, you saw 3 first?
It's gonna get wild.
I thought you hadn't looked at any of them yet. I knew you were sweating. I didn't know if you had sweated the first one already.
You voted King Queen?
See, I didn't call the stress.
Why?
Yeah.
Right?
I think
I'll go to Texas.
You folded king queen? You don't remember?
So usually I am solo in the booth, and that is the same tonight. So I do see we have a lot of comments in the YouTube chat. So I will get to them next hand as this hand taking place at 7:29. You can see the tablet there right in front of the dealer. 7:29 Central Time. You add the 15 minutes for the delay.
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't he look at it? Yeah, but if he looks at it, he doesn't make that call. I know he first saw.
So we had a triple straddle on last hand. Now we have a double straddle as the boxing coach has 40% to a royal flush.
What'd you have, Marty?
And he's going to make the call. Little surprised Marty making the call here, considering he just took a pretty big hit to his stack. Pocket fives for P making the call. Fletcher put it on the raise here with the worst king. Boxing coach has a better king, but he's not going to make the call. And I think Marty's just going to go with it, yeah. So Marty pretty much decided
Look at him.
that he was going to go with this hand. It puts P here in a bad spot. You don't mind calling it off against one opponent, but against two opponents, too many cards to avoid. So he's going to fold the best hand.
Oh, he beat you in the putt.
And we're going to have king high versus queen high here, both of them with diamonds. Marty hitting the 7 to take the lead. Fletcher needing a king or a 9. Can also hit a diamond now. But Marty's going to return the favor. And he will win the hand here. So Marty winning the $324 pot.
141.
And let us get to the chat.
Put diamonds out there, bro.
As I said,
I saw that diamond out there, and I was like,
Logan talking about the roll, and we put out a list, and whatever the players sign up for is what they do.
When he went all in, I was like, oh, it's Marty's turn. Like,
So Chubb's playing hard and fast. And ace king twice within the first 4 hands.
you don't straddle and you don't play a hand. God damn it.
Already played like 5 hands.
Irate with the smackdown.
In my mind.
2 hands, 2 hands.
Also got Mark Woods in the chat.
we have a $6 on
First 80.
I'll take $6.
First 80.
First 80.
Free rolling.
All right, everybody, we have a $6.
We're so easily.
That's right, 63.
You got any strap?
Manona.
Apparently, there's some good boxing matches taking place tomorrow.
He was here earlier.
I believe Fletcher announced all in, and I believe Marty is going to call him. So Fletcher does have 2 live cards, so he's not in terrible shape. This is the 3rd time these 2 players have tangled within the first 10 hands. The worst hand won the previous 2 times. And like I said, it's going to be, it's really close to 50-50. So there's probably been some aces and kings that have been folded. Oh! So Fletcher drawn dead. Fletcher hitting 2 pair. 2 pair does not beat ace straight though. So Marty gets his revenge on Fletcher.
Flopped it.
And let's see how much Fletcher's going to rebuy for. The minimum buy-in for this game is $300. There's also, I believe, 3 or 4 1-3 tables going on the main floor. The minimum buy-in for those games is $100. So the stream is the same as the games playing out on the main floor. The only difference is the minimum buy-in. Minimum buy-in is 300 for the stream game.
Wow, he gets snuffed, he gets it back. Choose a 10-footer and scores.
So they will count out how much Fletcher's rebuying for. Let me see what we got on the chat. So somebody on the chat asking, how often do we run a 1-3 live stream and how do I get a spot? So we stream on Wednesday nights and Friday nights here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley. We stream Wednesday nights and Friday nights. Wednesday nights we play 1-3. Friday nights we play whatever list gets filled up first. Yeah, so seat 1 representing Beantown.
Okay, 30. The 30. 4 folds, 5 calls.
Somebody in the comments saying Fletcher plays like an online player. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment.
All right, we have 3 players to the flop.
9 high flop, pretty good flop for the pocket 7s, but he's gonna check. So he has a pair and a gut shot. Fletcher on the button needs a 4 for a straight. There's the straight for the pocket 7s. And now he's gonna bet. Bet in just under half pot 40. Maybe if that 8 was a heart, Fletcher could continue. Fletcher rebuying, I think for 500, because it says he has 430 in his stack. So Fletcher can only chop the pot. Needs a 7 to chop.
What do you guys play?
1-3 hold 'em. It's being live streamed.
So Fletcher finally lets it go.
Right here.
Huh? No, I had a 7. 2 sevens actually. Not pocket 7.
I had 2 queens.
Chubbs announces the table he had 2 queens at hand. Now we are streaming tonight on the main channel for all Texas Card House locations. So down here in the Rio Grande Valley, we stream on Wednesday nights and Friday nights. Somebody in the comments, I don't know if you're from the Rio Grande Valley area or from the Texas area, but there are 6 Texas Card House locations located across the state of Texas. 4 of those locations stream, and obviously we are one of those 4 locations. And all of them stream at least twice a week. On Friday nights, we stream on the main channel, which is the channel you're watching right now, TCH Live Poker. And on Wednesday nights, we stream on the secondary channel, Texas Card House, 3 different words. Jack high flop, as everybody misses. And Chubbs gonna take a stab at the pot here. And Chubbs will take it down. But the best way to get on the stream is through the Poker Atlas app. The Poker Atlas app. You can download that app and put yourself on the stream list. Take, for example, I know for the Wednesday stream, I think we already have 6 or 7 people signed up for the Wednesday stream. Yeah, Wednesday we already have 6 people signed up for that stream. Looks looks like two players away from their seats right now. Chubbs with the pocket pair, raising it up to 20. Luis also with the pocket pair. Will probably be making the call. And this might price in P. And he's actually in a real good shape here, considering he has two overcards to both pocket pairs. And that's a pretty good flop for the 9-8. Let's flop the nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Chubbs hitting a set here, which might get him in trouble. Luis doesn't see an ace or a king out there, so he's going to bet his threes. And let's see if P raises. Yeah, P's going to raise here. Small raise. Chubbs can't get away. The only question is Chubbs going to raise? Chubbs is going to raise. He announces all in. Snap call coming from P. And Chubbs is going to need the board to pair. He has 7 outs. So another all-in pot here. Definitely a fast and furious night tonight. So the dealer, Jeremiah. His friends call him Jerry. Get into count. And it's going to be a 4. So P flopping the nuts and getting the double up. As I said, he is from Boston. He lives down here in South Texas now. But he is from Boston, and he is a definitely huge Boston sports fanatic.
Oh, no, fine.
Representing the Celtics tonight.
I heard it's expensive.
Not only is it expensive, I got it. Yeah, no, yeah. I work right next. I work at the plaza.
Wearing the Derek White jersey tonight. Former San Antonio Spur. Derek White.
Trying it out. I mean, I passed by it. It's still busy, but I heard that the
400, Jerry.
And Chubbs is going to be added on.
service they bring you like my friend said that he went and he got like the enchiladas and stuff and then like he got like tacos and stuff. He got that Petro's place.
No, I'll pay for it.
It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I showed up around 10. They were already closing. Something. Yeah, they sent me. I came over here and hanged out with my uncle.
Suited ace 10 for El Tejano.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yes.
Luis also with an ace. Marty not in his seat. He will get blinded out. That is unique to the stream. Top pair for El Tejano. Puts out the continuation bet. And that'll get it done. So if you're playing a normal cash game here at the Texas Card House and you are not in your seat and you are either big blind or small blind, you will get a missed blind button, which is pretty much standard practice throughout the industry in any poker room. But if you're playing on the stream, it's different. If you're playing on the stream, it's essentially like a tournament. You do get blinded out. And the main reason for that is the software, the action tracker, software that keeps track of everything. We're able to deal you out, but essentially they have to take you out of the system and then put you back in the system before, and it just messes up the stats. So the players are aware that they will get blinded out. All hearts, no players with a heart. Let's see if Chubbs. It does go check, check. Yeah, so they are correcting what the flop was. There you go, it's corrected. Chubbs hitting his queen. Now he should put on a bet. Raised it to 25 before the flop. And now he's gonna bet 40. So Chubbs did rebuy. Let's see how much he's in for total. Can do some quick math there. So it looks like he's in for 1,000 total. He has $559 in his stack right now, but he is down $441. Chubbs does have a lot of time to make it up, as we do stream for 4 hours. So we'll be streaming till just past 11 o'clock Texas time, Central time.
Not only their options? No. Because I know they put up a shit load of points, but like, I feel like a lot of people can't really keep up with it.
Fletcher raising it up to 20. Getting a call from Chubbs. Fletcher with the dog, the canine. Chubbs with the pocket pair.
Yeah, it's so hard to keep up with them.
Luis with the better king. And Coach B and El Tejano making the call. So everybody has the other player dominated. The ace-jack having the king-jack dominated. The king-jack having the king-9 dominated. The pocket fives having the pocket fours dominated. And just like that, we have a $225 pot. Ace high flop. Let's see if El Tejano bets it. No, he checks. Probably going to go check around. Everybody's scared of the ace. Queen coming on the turn now. Let's see if El Tejano bets. Actually, Coach B is going to bet with his pocket fives. Doesn't think anybody has an ace, but he is incorrect. So El Tejano with the ace. Coach B gonna need to hit a 5. There's 2 5s left in the deck. Oh, and he hits the 2 outer on the river. And he is gonna win a huge pot here, a $615 pot. So the dealer will count it out, and El Tejano's gonna be adding on here. What a crazy river. Coach B, as I said, he is not a coach at UTSA. His daughter goes to UTSA. University of Texas, San Antonio. They are the Roadrunners.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we are located 3 hours directly south of San Antonio. The local university here, also a branch of the University of Texas. It's going to be the University of Texas RGV, Rio Grande Valley. University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. I believe they are the Vaqueros. So no straddle this hand. Fletcher going to be raising it up to 25 with the 5-3 of hearts. Okay.
3 ultras. 3 ultras.
Yeah, so there's the add-on for El Tejano. New York Bob making the $25 call with the Queen 6 of clubs. Okay.
No, we had an argument.
Marty has an ace. I don't know what the other card is. If it is bigger than a 10, he's going to be putting on a 3-bet. Okay, it's not bigger than a 10. He doesn't put the 3-bet on.
Alright, we got 3 players.
So 3 ways we go to a flop here. Marty with the best hand right now, with just the ace.
All right, guys.
Crazy 8s.
Oh no, for Bob.
There's side hands or no?
Yes,
Oh, no, everything. I have it done.
Well, let's see if Marty puts on the bet with the ace high. Who knows? He might have ace 8 of diamonds. No, he can't have ace 8 of diamonds. He can have ace 8 of hearts.
You had.
7 checks.
It does go check around.
That's not white. That's like baby blues like that.
Oh, Fletcher going to hit a 5.
Unless, oh,
Now he's going to bet.
Oh, so this thing is
Marty calling with the ace high.
7 calls.
oh, he's not.
And an 8. An 8 works for him.
Heads up to the right.
An 8, an ace, or whatever his other mystery card is. Fletcher putting out $100.
You don't care?
Does Marty look him up here with ace high? Oh, he's going to look him up with ace high. And just kind of can only smile and shake your head.
Yeah, like it happens in like 10 minutes later.
The deuce was the best card on the river, bro. Anything higher, I don't bet.
Yes. If you have a little kicker, you care. Everybody folds.
Hey, I had. What happened? What did it?
I had the 8, but it was with a deuce.
It what?
I stopped 2 and went away.
You would have hit a big ass fucking four.
For 25, I can't call.
So if that happens, you need to throw both the players.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Also, he would have hit the hi hat,
I would have.
One in a flop.
Because it flopped, it's at the end of the world.
but not on the river.
I mean, no, he said just bomb it. Whatever you have. So it doesn't play out. So no one else calls. I've done 2, 3. Then it plays out. You still win.
Yeah, so high hands are available.
Like 8-4 and you wait.
You get around. I mean, you probably would have bombed it on the bet like 100 or.
Oh, what do you mean? That kind of flop, you just go all in. You get counterfeited.
With a 2, 4, 4.
Oh, okay.
Your deuce is still playing if it comes that kind of flop.
So everything, all the promos that are available for the main floor are also available here. As I said, it is the exact same game. We have about 3 or 4 different games on the main floor. And this is the same. The only difference
I would have hit the hi hat right now.
is the buy-in. Instead of a $100 buy-in, a minimum $100 buy-in,
Yeah, I would have been like, fuck this shit.
it is a $300 minimum buy-in.
Down the street. Partner, you don't got the 10, chill out. God, there you got it. What is it?
So on the main floor,
Like what kind?
the 1-3 game, as I said, it is a minimum buy-in of $100, and it is a match the stack.
I mean, you ever yeah. Well,
The stream table, the minimum is $300, and there is no maximum. Other than that, it is the same regarding the promos, and there's a lot of promos for the month of February.
oh yeah.
The magnesium?
Yeah, that's exactly what
Bro, I've done the magnesium before. Holy shit.
What?
It ruins their fucking plans for the next day and a half.
No, but I'm saying he's saying that. Yeah, I mean, it was probably some ugly shit.
What's the reason behind it? Whichever it's in the THC.
What?
Mighty with the ace jack. He's going to be raising it up to 20. Cheers.
Hey, Marty. Serious?
Hey,
I didn't
Marty,
really agree.
yeah.
I would have bought you one. I didn't know.
Oh, how much?
Fletcher also with an ace. Oh, he's going to be putting on a 3-bet here. And these two players have tangled a lot tonight.
With you. Why not?
Marty just makes the call, and we are going to a flop. Fletcher versus Marty for the 5th time tonight.
Red blind.
And Fletcher's going to outflop him. Fletcher bet him $5. Marty says, why not? Marty needed a jack. There's only one left. Fletcher should be sizing it up now. Fletcher betted 75.
They all got like 200, 300,000 in front of them.
And that'll get the job done.
$400?
500.
Wow.
They're getting raised to 17,000.
That's funny.
Which one was that one? What
So Robert asking what the hourly rate is.
Who was playing?
The hourly rate is $12 an hour.
Is it like the recent one?
$12 en español.
Oh, I'm kidding. Oh, the one where they play with like air ball. Bro, the best. The best.
Like, he's the closest thing to me.
And as I said, we do have a bunch of promos.
Not skill-wise, not... No.
He is wild.
Pure entertainment.
You're trying to say you're entertaining?
No,
right?
what I'm
Are
saying...
you trying? Hold on.
Listen.
Are you trying to
You're not
say?
letting me finish.
No, it's because.
He is the closest thing that, to me,
What's up, Vega?
that I think from Tom Dwan and Poker After Dark, when he used to do all this like crazy shit, like fucking, they're like, oh, there's no way you can win this fucking hand, and then he's like 2x pot all in, like you're like, holy shit.
I
Okay.
didn't do that.
No, I'm
Coach
saying
B with an ace, raising it up to 20.
Oh yes, but you said to me.
Fletcher
to me, Tom Dwan
dominated again.
Oh,
He was dominated last hand
I'm saying in my opinion,
and dominated once again.
no, he's the closest thing to
Yeah, 'cause I
Tom
was gonna
Dwan.
say like he's like.
New York Bob with the blackjack hand. We'll let it go.
Yes, for sure.
And we will go heads up to a flop.
Yeah, Poker After Dark.
Yes.
Coach B with the best hand right now. Former baseball coach.
And he's there. He's like this.
See if Coach B puts out the continuation bet here.
Well, you
Looks like he's
remember-
reaching
You remember when they
and
played,
puts out 25. That should
when
get
they
the
played
job
against
done.
That, the casino, Hustler Casino line? Well, the dude that was sitting next to that lawyer dude, the $1 million game, the dude that was Steve? Was it Steve? The guy's name, the one that was sitting next to him? Was telling him shit, bro.
There's the leaderboard.
Looks like a truck ride. It's pretty crazy. The guy with the backwards hat, the cut off sleeves.
Oh, Nick Ermo? I mean, Nick.
No.
Where? At
The lawyer. He's a lawyer, and he wears a white beater shirt.
Oh, you're talking
He has
about
tattoos
He's
on
always
his
just
arm.
talking to people like, oh, what? I'm gonna call you no matter what. I'm gonna call you.
where? Here?
No. High stick.
Oh, the high sticks.
He owns all the Indian casinos.
No, he's not a lawyer.
Oh,
he owns the casinos.
Oh, you're talking about Eric Peterson. Eric Peterson. Eric, he's a lawyer?
So if you're just joining us tonight, welcome to the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley.
Did you see what
We
he
are
did?
located in South Texas. We are one of 6 Texas Card House locations across the state of Texas. One of 4 streaming locations.
Yeah.
Pocket Kings for Marty. There was a straddle on the button, and he's going to be raising it up to at least 36.
Oh, yeah. Did you see when he played against what's that?
Looks
Batman
like
dude?
45.
On the Hustler Casino?
I like when the
I think that guy Batman's from
Yeah, he's from
Houston, right?
what happened there? What happened there?
Fletcher
He do it, right?
is asking how much the raise is. He's going to call this raise with 8 high.
with aces, bro.
I don't know if these guys have some sort of bad blood, but they do seem to be involved in a lot of pots tonight.
And he's laughing about it. Like, oh, he had.
And he brought out a card. And
Yeah, he's like,
Fletcher's going to hit top pair, so he's not going anywhere.
Peterson.
Marty going to put out a continuation bet here. It's going to be all of it.
Queen or some shit, bro.
Fletcher with the 8-7. You call with 8-7, you hit top pair.
He ends up winning,
You're
bro.
pretty much going with your hand. Ideally, he would like to at least have one spade on the board.
And he's like, yeah, it's not funny now, right? It's not fucking funny. Like, he starts telling him shit, bro. He's like,
Same
welcome to
thing he
the...
was doing to the other
Yeah,
guy.
he's like, welcome to the big leagues, kid. Welcome to the big leagues. What is
And
it?
there's the call.
Peterson is telling him
Call. Yeah, he's telling him, like, welcome to the big leagues, kid.
So Fletcher going to need a 7, an 8, or a 5. He has a straight draw as well with the 5. He does have 5 live outs. You can see on the upper left-hand side of your screen the live outs that are available.
He has 10-8. He has 10-8.
Oh, and Fletcher hit a 2 pair. And Marty cannot believe it.
welcome to the big league. So what, did he react after that or what?
Nah, he just stayed quiet.
So Marty made a comment earlier. He normally plays during the day. And his comment was like, I forgot how crazy you guys at night play.
I didn't see it.
I don't think I saw that
Okay,
one.
if you didn't see it, I called you.
Oh, yeah.
Marty going to be rebuying.
With the ace queen, the hearts. The hearts.
2 players down over, well, 3 players down over $400. 22 hands into this stream.
Patrick Antonio had the ace queen. A heart. Oh, he had 8-5 or something like that, right?
Oh, you got it all.
We are streaming it on multiple platforms. Streaming on the Facebook, streaming on Twitch, a couple of other sites. The only access that I have are the YouTube comments. So if you're watching on YouTube and would like to let us know where you're watching from, we will give you a shout out. The YouTube comments are live. Coach B raising it up to 20. Uh-oh. I believe we have a frozen camera here. Yeah, because that's from last hand.
25.
Yeah, the
So let me
yeah.
let the production crew know that we might have a frozen camera.
You keep up with
Different levels. Oh, I watch all of it.
but yeah, but you keep up with all that drama that they have there at Hustler and all that shit. All that like that shit that was going on with like
Ace high flop coming.
He was texting the ladies, hey, what are you gonna wear?
yes,
Yeah,
Nick,
it was-
yeah,
was that one guy.
yeah, the owner.
They haven't talked about
Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't been there in a while.
Well,
they kicked him out.
They canceled him. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. He's not part of the. He's not part of the show no more. Yeah, it is. It's a good fan right here. Oh shit, you're in the fucking head.
So the camera that zooms in the seats 8 and 9, that one's frozen right now. Everything else working good.
All right, 3 players for the turn.
Don't know what Coach B has. He did raise it up pre-flop. He announces 65. So I'm assuming he has an ace. He has an ace or he has pocket queens. He has pocket queens, he'll show to get the free hour. Let's see if he shows. Yeah, there you go. He did have queens. He did have queens, so he showed his hand to get the free hour. He showed his hand to get the free hour.
No, I had an ace. What about his jack? I had ace 4.
All right, looks like we have somebody watching all the way from Alaska.
That's very true. That is very
I've
true.
actually been to
That's a
Alaska.
different
Everybody's on truck. No.
Not Valdez, Alaska, or
Hey, you know what? One time I
Valdez,
did fold,
as they say it up in Alaska. I haven't been there,
I showed the guy that I was playing with.
but I have been to Alaska. Been to the state capital, which is Juneau.
An ace, and there was
We got Tulsa in the house. I've been to Tulsa.
this guy just plays the game. I'm like,
I actually played, before it was called the Hard Rock, it was called the Cherokee.
He always has.
I have played there
he's always
before.
dirty with paint.
And I'm actually thinking about going up to the circuit event there at the end of March.
Corner, he's a lot of action. Yeah.
They do have a World Series of poker circuit event there
Yeah, but he's
in March, at the end of March for Tulsa.
He thought he was Nicky Bob, and he thought he was slow rolling him because Nicky Bob.
Oh, Fletcher with the Kings now.
And he like looked at his, and he was like, and then and he threw one card, and then threw the other one, and then like that. We're playing PLO, and he threw all four like that, and he had the best hand. But Nicky Bob thought he was like slow rolling him or whatever. And we're like, no, huh?
Sounds like you
He plays like that, bro. Right? He
Yeah.
plays real slow, real slow.
He's action.
No, yeah.
He's action, but he does.
Alright, heads up.
He just time.
¿Cómo? Si hay, mira cómo me traen acá. George,
All right, production crew is aware of the one frozen camera we have, and the problem is corrected. That's the good news. The bad news is, since we're on the 15-minute delay,
Fletcher.
we won't see the camera working for another 15 minutes.
should give you 2 hours and you have the queen or king of hearts.
You got two
I think if you have queens, they should give you one.
And then we have somebody from
Right? I mean,
Columbus, Ohio,
and if you get aces,
and I'm actually going to be in Columbus, Ohio at the end of August.
Only on Fridays because the girls gotta play.
The Longhorns are playing the Buckeyes the first week of the season, so I will be in Columbus, Ohio.
We're gonna hit it here, Bob.
hey, did you watch the streams here? The one did you see the one where we're playing when but the hand before that?
So that is the camera that is frozen, and as I said, the production crew has already fixed it, but with the 15-minute delay,
Aces over kings or some shit like that, and then he was like, oh, I can. And he
we
was,
will not see it for 15 minutes. Chubbs with the ace-queen, raising it up to 25.
and then next hand against
Looks like the
10.
boxing coach cutting out a call.
Chewy was sitting over there. Chewy had jack something. Like
He has the
some
jacks.
jack 10 something.
Bob, the best part about it, the celebration was epic. It was so fucking entertaining. But we don't have control of the cameras. It just goes by the action, right? Dude, the camera stayed on him the entire time. The whole celebration, it took like 15 seconds and it stayed on him. Bro, it was crazy. I was like, wow.
Fletcher making the call with 7 high.
It was fucking awesome. It was awesome.
Chubbs hitting his queen. No reason to not put out a continuation bet,
Yeah, it was a lot.
especially in a multi-way pot. He's going to bet half pot.
Yeah.
Oh, the boxing coach with the jack's going to let it go, not even thinking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And Chubbs taking down the $100 pot. And we will have a dealer change. We will have a dealer change.
Hey, you want to
I will just tell you right now. Don't worry, I'll get you. Appreciate it. Just like always.
No, but you're rich too.
Hey, give me.
You're not using it.
Yeah, so Shaggy has also been to Alaska.
Just so I can complete the.
I went on a cruise, so I did the whole, I think it's called like the inside passage, inlet passage. So went to Juneau, went to Glacier Bay, went to Ketchikan, went to Sitka.
4-board bump putt. We all get one card. We all get one card. And then,
So dealer change. Normally the dealers change every half an hour here at the Texas Card House before the stream. They change every hour. So exactly 1 hour into tonight's stream. If you still have not hit the like button, make sure you do take care of that, as we have had some good action for the first hour. Should only get better. as action is going to be on Peter from Boston. He lives down here in South Texas now. New York Bob, who is also from New York, or he is from New York, and he lives down here now as well. New York Bob from Long Island. Really huge hockey fan and was very much into the Four Nation game that they had. So boxing coach hitting his ace, but he checks it. New York Bob needing a jack, but he'll check again. $20 bet. I think New York Bob's going to call this $20 bet, and that should be the only player that calls. And New York Bob looking for a jack. All four are still left. That's not it. So it's going to go check, check. And the boxing coach will show his ace. Yeah, I've heard of that place, but yes, thank you for the recommendation. There's a poker club called the Shark Tank, and I believe there's a casino. There's a Hollywood casino there too. I don't know if they have a poker room, but I have heard of the Shark Tank. It is one of those charity rooms, I believe.
You know what? I'm not gonna look at it either. Depending on what happens.
I'm just gonna scan mine just in case.
Depending what happens with the action.
The triple straddle once again. Oh, so Luis has pocket tens.
No, he shoves all it and looks at me. Fucking look at me, you fucking nut player.
I don't see him shoving here with ace 10. I think he has pocket tens. I don't think he has ace 10.
Should we do this again?
Those are really the only two hands he could have here.
Oh, it's 185.
New York Bob asking for a count, but he has too much chips to call here. Earlier he went all in blind. He had a lot less
If you look
chips.
at it, you're not gonna call and you're not gonna win.
Oh, you haven't looked at it, Bob.
No, he's thinking about doing
Oh,
it.
New York Bob hasn't looked at it. He's thinking about calling it dark here. He's thinking, and I think it's too much. I think it's too much, but
Oh my god.
oh, well, he thinks different. Wow, New York Bob calling dark. He has not seen his cards, and if Luis has ace 10 here, New York Bob does have two live cards, so that's not it.
Queen 3.
That's not it.
Bob, you're super live, Bob.
Oh, yeah. What? New York Bob had the best hand all along. Wow, New York Bob had the best hand all along. I can't believe that Luis went all in there with Queen 10 of spades, but these players are here to gamble tonight. Wow.
Wait, I want to know what happens here. He folds king queen, but then the queen ten. He folds king queen before that.
So I know Luis, I saw him drinking a Modelo earlier, so maybe blame it on the alcohol, but very surprised for him to do that there. Bob was actually out in front. New York Bob was out in front with the king high.
Last time, king queen.
I think I did. I gotta go check. I think
Oh,
I did.
you think you did, but you went all in with queen 10, so
Okay.
who's buzzing you?
I was because I didn't do it. Yeah.
Come on,
So I think I folded it. So this is
investigation.
Hold on. This is my.
So somebody watching from Portland, Tennessee.
He's already trying to fucking.
I am not familiar with Tennessee. I have been to Nashville.
It's gonna get crazy right now, and it did. So I was like, hey,
Robbie's buzzing him down there.
Yeah.
You got some underwear on.
he's nervous. Luis nervous.
Knees weak, arms are sweaty. Oh, that's Junior. Elizabeth.
So Luis chugging the Modelo after getting lucky. And as I said, that camera is being corrected. It should be corrected in less than 10 minutes.
Yes. I would love to join this party. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for letting us live.
So we are going 6 ways to a flop.
6 players, 6.5. Some garbage out there.
Oh, and Chubb's hitting trip 5s. That's the good news. The bad news is nobody has a queen, nobody has diamonds.
I was distracted.
9 coming on the turn. That might get Mighty to stick around. Chubbs checks his trips again. New York Bob with the 9. Taking a shot. 2 flush draws on the board. Chubbs should probably be raising here. But he... Yeah. Yeah, here, raised and outs, raised and outs. 150 total. So Chubbs checking his trips twice and now going with a really big size in, making it seem like he's on a draw. He's hoping his opponents have a queen. Oh, Fletcher also called. Fletcher with a flush draw. Yeah, the beer's flowing tonight, and I don't know if it's affecting the play, but these players are definitely playing. Well, they're gambling. New York Bob sees how much money is in the pot. He only has $65 left. But he's going to... Yeah, he has too many players behind him to worry about. Let's see if Fletcher... No, Fletcher makes the fold.
No, I had 5 of spades.
You had a 5? What was it?
I ace 5.
I don't know.
Oh!
That was it.
That was a 5.
That was it.
That was yours?
No, 5 of spades.
You got queen 5?
Yeah, you had high hand. You gave me the 5.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so.
It's because I pulled it off.
Well, no, because he only added cards to the top of the deck.
No, I'm saying you don't have it. You didn't have the 5.
Yeah, so Hollywood also has... they're in Columbus, Ohio. They have a poker room, but they rake.
2 fucking fumble draws. Yes, I didn't get anybody was in fold.
I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, somebody told me there at the Shark Tank, you pay a fee when you enter.
Yeah, we shuttled.
I don't know what that number is. It's somewhere between, I think, $20 and $60. And you pay that at the beginning, and that's it. That's all you pay. There is no hourly. There is no rake.
No, because he burned.
No, at first it was a 6, and then the 5.
But that's why I'm gonna look to see if.
Oh.
Yeah, he burned.
Yeah, he burned one.
Yeah.
Why, whatever.
Bro, it was it.
So New York Bob gonna be adding on.
He drops 5-5 queen. Or no, 5-5-9 or something like that. He burnt?
No, it was queen 5-5, turn 9.
No. When he puts the cards on top, right? He drops them, but he only drops 3 cards. He didn't drop 4.
So the high hand is in effect, and that's what they're talking about right now.
But it's the, oh my god, I would have hit it.
New York Bob, rebuy in.
Would it have played?
Yeah, it is.
As I said, he really is from New York, but now he lives down here in South Texas. I was gonna say sunny South Texas, but we got some cold weather right now. At least cold weather for South Texas. I believe it's in the 40s right now. Yeah, it's in the 40s right now.
Bob, how many beers do you need to get you 50? I need like.
So P with the 8-5 on the button raises it up, but only to 15. So everybody calls him. The bad news is everybody calls you. The good news is you have position. And it's going to be a flush draw for Fletcher, a straight draw for El Tejano, and bottom pair for Fletcher. I believe the camera should be working now. If you saw the screen go black real quick, Fletcher hitting his flush, needs the 5 of clubs. No, I'm sorry. Luis hitting the flush. Luis hitting the flush. Fletcher betting. He has the 5 of clubs or the straight flush.
10 days?
Well, not at this. We're gonna
split up with
we're gonna go to their house and Boca Raton, and then drive to Disney for like 3 or 4 days.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can see the camera got reset, but it has the wide shot right now. So I don't know if you noticed the screen went black really quick there. They were resetting the camera, so now they should be zooming in the camera. So there's 5 different cameras set up in the stream room. You have this camera, the overhead shot, and on each side of this camera, there are microphones. So the players do not have a microphone. The players aren't mic'd up, but the room is. So you're sometimes able to hear the players.
The other day, but it was a crazy one. I'll let him tell you.
I can't remember how much I paid last time we were watching this.
Last time I was at Disney, like 3 years.
All right, so once the action gets to seat 8 and 9, so the camera's going to pan up. Yeah, it's still wide, so they should be zooming it in here a bit, but
No, and if you're flying out of here,
more of a wide shot there.
you're going to Orlando? Dude, you fucking. It's literally. Like you have to go like 4 days because the flights are only 2 days. It's Thursday to yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to zoom in that camera, but you can see the camera is corrected. Fletcher making the call here with the King 7 offsuit.
You got the companion thing to give somebody points. We use our Southwest credit card for our business. We charge like 30. We put the name on the credit card. So we build up all these fucking points.
Yeah, so you get a free roll.
So, yeah, so by June,
So top pair for Chubbs, middle pair for Fletcher, no player with a spade. Chubbs puts out 25. Chubbs actually checked. It was Fletcher betting 25. Jack coming on the turn. Chubbs checking again. Fletcher looks like he's going to bet. Looks like about 40. 35. So Fletcher needed a king or a 7. Chubbs put it on the raise here. Doesn't think Fletcher has it, and he is correct. $120, and Fletcher makes the call, needing a king or a 7.
Oh, my bad.
And it is Chubbs who hits his second pair. I wonder if he checks here. No, he's going to bet. Thought he might check and hope that his opponent bet a missed flush draw. He's actually hoping his opponent has the ace of spades here. Oh, Fletcher makes the call with the 7. So Fletcher pretty much put Chubbs on the king of spades. Fletcher thought that Chubbs missed the flush.
script, he came here. He was up. He was up.
Get the right
I
role.
said,
So question, how can you all do that on the business day? Like how does this
Yeah, it's $25 a day.
you know how to flush.
That's at so there you go, folks. If you're ever in Columbus, Ohio, you can check out the Shark Tank. You pay $25. It is it's like a charity poker room, so you pay $25, and that covers you for the day. You don't pay any rate. You don't pay any hourly.
You're talking about writing off.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay.
I'm talking about just these expenses that we have. We charge for the credit card. We pay off the other month. Rather than writing a check, doing a direct deposit.
Yeah.
We just pay the credit card, and then we pay off the credit card. If you want to deduct the trip, all you have to do is, all I'd have to do is just print up some flyers.
Really?
Come interview it like 3 times, blah, blah, blah.
I'll get white tonight, don't worry.
And then you can write on the website.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is, as a matter of fact, you can see one of the other cameras right next to the pane in there. So there's 5 cameras in the room. You have the overhead shot, and then you have a camera on each corner.
If I put my daughter on the books for 1 week, you can go to Disney, I can just say I'm entertaining.
Yeah.
Take an employee on the trip.
Yeah. That's what I was bringing up. I was like, can you just say that you're meeting a client there or some shit like that?
It'd be better if you documented it and realized.
Yeah. Anybody want to buy some guys?
Whatever.
Want to buy some guys?
Yeah, so you can get a better view of the room. There are 2 TVs on each side. Chubb's raising it here with the Ace Jack. New York Bob calling with the Jack 10. And what is Pete going to do? He makes the call. So we have New York versus Boston versus South Texas.
We don't have these RFID.
Pair for Chubbs, pair for New York Bob,
It is
pair for B as well. So everybody hitting a pair. Deuce on the turn, changes nothing. Action is on Chubbs. So you see the bubbles under Chubbs? The camera knows to zoom in on that seat. And he's going to size it up here. Has 2 opponents to get rid of, so choosing a bigger sizing on the turn. Action is on New York Bob. You can see the little dots, little bubble under his name, and that's why the camera is focused in on that seat. You will let it go. Camera switching automatically. Pete trying to figure out if Chubbs does have the ace. Oh, he's going to show the ace and make the fold. Chubbs will not show. So all these cameras are automatic. The dealer actually controls the cameras. And that's why the dealer's wearing the headset. So the dealer will say actions on seat 1. So the camera will automatically go to seat 1. And that's why when we had to reset the camera, that it took 15 minutes to get corrected. Just because of the 15-minute delay. And this overhead shot, production crew is aware and it'll be fixed in 15 minutes. So they did reset the camera, but after you reset the camera, you got to focus it in.
Oh, what's there doing in Ohio?
So they will focus in that camera. Really not a huge deal. As a matter of fact, it gives you a different view of the room, more of a wider angle as opposed to a tight shot.
For sure he probably would have made it 15, but he's like, oh, mine's a big line. I need to make it more. He's still calling.
Body's calling.
Marty hitting the jack. He just flat called Fletcher's raise.
No. What, 7?
2 clubs,
Wow.
2 spades, and somebody just hit in the high hand on the main floor. I know it was over $500.
How much is it now? Man.
Gotta be like 9, 32 minutes. 8, 900.
Yeah, so table saying it's about 800 or 900 the high hand right now. Somebody just hitting quad 7s on the main floor.
Oh, yeah.
Fletcher can only win by bluffing. Will he bluff?
So we got 32 minutes.
Yes, he will.
Quad 2 to quad 10.
Does he get it through? He got it through. He shows it. I like it.
Dude, that went a fucking hand, bro.
Button straddle. Luis put it on.
Vega Bun? He's the one that has it right now.
Luis put it on a straddle on the button.
Oh, let's go, baby.
800
You are allowed to straddle under the gun, and if under the gun chooses not to straddle, then you can straddle on the button. And you can see Luis putting out $6.
Bro, imagine.
The minimum, oh, it's actually 7. The minimum is $6. The maximum is $10.
And when you celebrate,
Action will start to the left of the straddle. There's the wide shot. Like I said, it will get zoomed in here in less than 15 minutes.
I have, right?
I mean, yeah.
It hits at 9, right?
7. Range. 40. 4 folds, 5 folds, 6 folds.
Oh, pocket 10s and pocket jacks here. So pocket 10s and pocket jacks. And the ace is going to come for Fletcher. Huge flop for Fletcher. Top pair and a flush draw. Fletcher announcing no, Chubb's betting 50. Chubb's trying to figure out. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Does Fletcher check raise here? Ten of spades would be gross on the river. Fletcher's going to like that card as now he has 2. As he has a queen kicker now. Aces and 4s with a queen kicker. So Chubbs thinks that Fletcher missed the flush draw. He is correct about that. But Fletcher does have the ace to go with it. Might be too much for Chubbs to call. Essentially, he's replaying the hand in his head right now. He does know Fletcher has a very wide range. I think it's too much for him to call.
230?
230 is the all-in. Oh, he's cutting out the chips, but maybe he's doing that just to get a tell. He literally has the chips cut out. He's asking Fletcher if he wants it in reds or wants it in greens. He's really trying to get some sort of reaction from Fletcher here. Fletcher has a pretty good poker face. I think one of the things that's going on in Chubb's heads, or one of the factors, is he knows if he's wrong and Fletcher does have it, the chips are in play. So sometimes you're more likely to call off a loose player as opposed to a tighter player, and that's exactly what he's thinking right now. He's thinking, if I'm right, I win the pot, but if I'm wrong, I'm going to have an opportunity to get those chips back. He doesn't have the 10 of spades, and that got him to call. So if he had the 10 of spades there, he double-checked to make sure he had no spades. So since he had no spades in his hand, he put his opponent on spades, a missed flush draw, makes the call. But as I said, those chips are in play, and I think those two factors got Chubbs to call. The fact that he knew the chips would be in play if Fletcher wins the hand, and the fact that he had no spades in his hand.
Button straddle, 10 button straddle.
Yeah, so Robert's asking about, so we were talking about the 25 for the day, but that was a place in Columbus, Ohio. One of the players in the chat was from Columbus. Here at the Texas Card House, it's $12 an hour.
Well, that's the 10 of spades.
And that's exactly what Chubbs just said. Chubbs just said if I have the 10 of spades, I'm folding if I have the 10 of spades. Yeah, so here at the Texas Card House, it is $12 an hour. As I said, we were just talking about a poker club that they have in Columbus, Ohio. Fun fact about Columbus, largest city in Ohio. Most people would think it's Cleveland or Cincinnati. Largest city is actually Columbus, Ohio, which is also the state capital. I do not know that answer, Rebel Poker. And I would venture to say that it's somebody in Austin or Dallas.
So what were we talking about? Bobby, can't watch sleep here. Oh, you're praying?
So that pot got Fletcher in the positive.
It's a beer kicking. You don't pray?
Fletcher. 2 makes it 20. What? 3 folds.
Stays there, partner. Don't matter.
And I just told you that those chips are in play. Fletcher under the gun with the Queen 10 offsuit, raising it up to $20. The wide angle camera, like I said, it's going to get zoomed in probably in about another 5 minutes.
Another 30 minutes.
Don't worry, he starts doing it.
You said 30 minutes.
He starts doing it.
6 in the hand, 6 players.
Nah, he's not done.
king high flop. We know Coach B has at least the king. Do not know what else he has to go with it.
Couldn't I go in the restroom before that? Couldn't I go in the restroom before that?
And Coach B will take it down. Yeah, so I can give you a different email. Well, at least for the general manager down here, his name is Declan Palmer. So Declan, the way it sounds, he's from Irish. Declan, and then Palmer, Palmer, and then all that at TexasCardHouse.com. So that is the general manager here, Declan Palmer at TexasCardHouse.com. Like I said, Declan, Declan, Palmer, Palmer.
Hey, how much? 40. 40?
Just 3 times, play.
I'll take another one. Lecture wants one.
So Coach B with the aces.
Oh, never mind.
No, I want to drink.
Oh, and a Corona for money.
Hey, can I
I'm
get
not getting this drink, just the beers.
Yeah. I could get it, partner.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
I got it.
All right, let him order now. I'm not
New York Bob making the call with the 7-6 offsuit. He did straddle here. He straddled to $12, and he is defending the straddle with 7-6. You got the connectors.
We should push to 42.
Luis also making the call, and we have a $130 pot. Coach B has aces. He's in position,
Corona, the extra, and then you're good, right, Bob?
and he's hoping one of his opponents has the king. How much is he going to continuation bet to? He made it 40, so I'm going to say he's going to make it about 60, about 65. And that's exactly what he bet, 65.
It wasn't because of that hand?
Not the flop New York Bob was looking for. You can see it frustrated. And Luis will make the fold.
No out. No out.
How much did you bet?
Those double aces in 7 hours. 40.
Oh, he bet 40? So you made it 40 and then bet 40 again?
65.
Oh, you bet 65 on the flop?
You approve?
Well, I had 3 5s. So
Yeah, but like, there's 2 aces and the aces there.
well, I got to take my win.
Yeah, so if he's not able to help, I'm sure he will
Hell no.
let you know who the person is.
Partner, I'm getting the chat.
Kids that go to college. He's saving the old school money. I was like, I got it. I don't have the new school I can rebuy 15, 2000.
All right, so New York Bob with the double straddle last time. He will do the normal straddle under the gun straddle for $6. The boxing coach.
Oh, okay, yeah. My favorite. I like the white ones.
Really?
Yes.
I hate 20s, bro. I can put 2 back in. Yeah, it's easier to spin.
You think so? I don't think so. Sure.
So one of Coach B's cards not scanning. It's not a 10. Or let me rephrase it. I don't think it's a 10. The second card, that is. Huge flop for Chubbs. He checks. And I believe he's going to be check raising here.
Dr. Send him a beer.
So Fletcher actually offered to send me a beer. There's the check raise from Chubbs. And New York Bob's going to go with his flush draw. Chubb's going to make the call. Does not want to hit the flush.
No, she doesn't have contact.
You can see Chubb's his favorite, but not by much.
No! Oh, baby! Don't do it, Bob.
A 4 or a 5 for fun?
Go to sleep.
4 or 5 for fun?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, 4 outs.
5. The flush gets there.
How much is it?
175.
So the one hand that Chubbs did not want to be up against, another flush draw. So thank you, Fletcher. Fletcher did offer to send me a beer, and I'm not. I did not take the beer. I took the big red. I took the big red.
Gordon's right on 2. G's side.
Yeah. So Columbus, Ohio,
This is just it.
the city with over 900,000 people. It's one of those sneaky big cities. Another sneaky big city is San Antonio.
Can I straddle?
Negative.
What?
Chill out,
So
Michael.
believe it or not,
Just ask me that. Nobody else.
the city of San Antonio has a larger population, a bigger population than the city of Dallas.
Come on, dude.
Raise. Okay.
The city of San Antonio in Texas is larger than the city of Dallas. Now, I'm talking city for city. I'm not talking about metropolitan area, because the Dallas metropolitan area is monstrous. But I'm talking city versus city, city limits versus city limits. It is the city of San Antonio that's bigger than the city of Dallas.
Las aguas y todo eso.
Si
Está
quieres,
dentro.
dile que le voy a comprar una cerveza.
Donde tienen los Red Bulls y todo eso.
Ahí sí, que
Isaac. Está en el cuartito. Sí. Una cerveza.
o una Big Red. Una cerveza mejor.
Catch him slurring and shit.
So I did take the big red, Fletcher. Thank you for the beverage. A pretty interesting turn here as El Tejano turns a jack. And you got P turning a straight draw.
Bro, okay, so there's been a lot of little things that I'm like, oh, he knows a lot of shit. Man. So, just the fact that Luke and Matt will give him $5, and he tells them, go get me a donut. This is when Paris is open. Michael would go get him the fucking donut that Luke and Matt likes. I'm like, you just say things that like. Bro, he knows
Another
better.
sneaky city that has a larger population than most people would not think of is the largest city in Florida.
No, but I'm like, he's drinking like.
Most people would think, or most people would say, the largest city in Florida is Miami. That's not the case. Once again, I'm talking city for city, not metropolitan area. The South Florida area is huge. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and all of the other cities down there. But city for city, Jacksonville. Jacksonville is about 900,000 as well. Jacksonville, Florida.
He had a heart attack. Oh, sorry.
Well, the same shit. It's almost like well, it's a stroke and then you get a heart attack, right? When you get a stroke.
He didn't have a heart attack.
No, but I'm saying like when you start getting strokes, it leads to.
Imagine Michael being by his side the whole time.
Queen high flop. Chubbs might just stab at it here if P check.
Fucking door, right? You just go
There's
in
the
there.
stab.
Hey, my friend! Hey, my friend!
What's up, dudes?
He knew all the fucking, all the employees there.
Hey, they give him a name tag. Yeah.
But he rolls around with him.
Yeah.
Hizo Blue Label, güey. Son $20.
Si quieres.
And it looks like that camera didn't get corrected. It looks like it did get zoomed in.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. Has Lucas stopped by, George?
Was that Lupe Matt?
Yeah.
He was here yesterday.
Okay. I haven't been here.
Yeah, so somebody's cards didn't get scanned, and the dealer is just replaying the action for the production crew. You can see that the dealer does have a headset on, both ears are covered. He also has a microphone, and he is in constant communication with the production crew. And that's why
Buddy, is that your go-to drink?
one of the things that we remind the players is make sure the dealer hears you. So if you're ever gonna raise, fold, call, you always want to kind of look at the dealer and make sure that the dealer sees you, and of course make sure that the dealer hears you as well,
Where?
because both of their ears are covered. As I said, they're in constant communication with the production crew. Take, for example, right now, he's saying seat 1 calls, seat 2 folds, seat 3 folds. So he relays the information to the production crew, and they're able to put out all the graphics, and we're able to see it. Gut shot, straight draw for the boxing coach. Middle pair for Luis, and top pair for Pete. Gut shot, straight draw for El Tejano as well.
This is why me and Roxy, for the past 2 or 3 years, on New Year's, we don't do shit. Because people are either fucking celebrating because they had a great year, or they're fucking drinking a lot, or or they're down in the dumps and they're drinking to fucking forget. So that's why we don't drive around.
El Tejano calling with his straight draw.
We decided this year to go celebrate back in the Milpas in the hood for New Year.
The past couple years,
They grab out all their guns and all this stuff. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna stick to the.
New Year's, honestly,
I didn't like it because of my
thinking about
daughter.
it, like,
Me and Roxy.
bro, I get that, bro, everybody's gonna be in
Yeah,
it,
we got the Friday night poker here, and these players are gambling tonight.
Oh, but when I was young, bro, I was out every fucking New Year. You know what I'm saying?
Looking up where.
Now there is a full service bar here at the Texas Card House, and these players are definitely taking advantage of that bar.
Bar hopping.
Yes.
And now
I would fucking just.
there is some bar food available, some bar bites. Got like hot dogs and Frito pies, or the walking taco as they call it up north. They also have some air fried pizza.
Bro, cash. But why is your cash? Bro, stop. What are you doing? I got lucky.
So Fletcher raising it to 20 with the 3 deuce. Chubb's putting on the 3-bet with the 7-4, and New York Bob making the call with the queen jack offsuit. Don't know what the second card of P was, but he's going to get rid of it.
What is it?
Fletcher makes the call, and we're going 3 ways to $150 pot, 145 to be exact. 2 pair for Fletcher. He's hoping one of his opponents has an ace, but somehow we have a 3-bet pot, 3-way. No player has an ace. No player has a pocket pair. Fletcher with 2 pairs is going to lead out for 100, and that should get some quick folds from his opponents. Hey, checking in from Tampa. I was actually just there for the first weekend. I wasn't there for the New Year, but I was there for the first weekend of the New Year. Yeah, I had a nice little trip to Tampa.
I wanted to check.
Allegiant Air
I know, but I didn't want y'all to.
is offering direct flights from St. Petersburg,
I didn't want them to turn me. That's
from the local airport here, local airport in McAllen, airport code MFE. But they are offering some seasonal direct flights, and
for you to have like,
it was a round trip for $44.
you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, fuck it. If you're gonna fucking shove on like, what are you playing? Like 250?
So Fletcher making the call with the Jack 10 offsuit, and we're going heads up to a flop, and he's going to hit a 10. Doesn't want to make two pair.
I think we're saying on the other day on the stream about this tournament. Are you on that one? Tournament earnings and stuff like that. There's a big old list.
The Hindenburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. You should look up Senos.
What's the number?
Zenobio Ramirez III.
Okay.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's awesome.
What?
I saw somebody, but I couldn't remember his
Hindenburg.
last name.
Zenobio Ramirez III.
Okay, I'll look it up now. What place is
Yeah, that's correct, Royal Poker. It was $44, which is why I went. Everybody pretty much asked me why you
Exactly,
went.
that's why.
Oh, Pete with the bluff here,
He's still gold?
and
Yeah.
he is going to get called.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually have 3 airports down here in the Rio Grande Valley. We should only have 1, but the Rio Grande Valley is made up of a lot of towns, cities, towns, and communities. So pretty much every city wants their own airport. So there's 3 airports down here. The biggest airport's in Harlingen, but the busiest airport is in McAllen. So McAllen and the Legionnaire based out of Las Vegas, they've had a very, very, very good relationship, and they offer direct flights year-round, 2 flights a day to Vegas, and then they have seasonal flights into Florida, seasonal flights into LA, and you can get some very, very cheap flights if you time it right.
Next party, baby. Invited.
Coach B with the ace king, there was a $10 button straddle.
Good. Oh, so it's short pass too, though.
So he doesn't like that nobody raised. Does anybody have a 10? 2 players' cards did not get scanned. Both of the players have a jack. So P betting his 6 here. Chubb's calling with the 7s. Luis calling. He might have jack 10. Don't know what the mystery card is for Luis. As now a queen comes, going to be hard for Chubbs to call another bet here. Oh, P going all in. And
You have a chance for a high hand?
Luis is asking for a call.
You have 4 minutes.
Or Luis is asking for a count. Oh, does he have queen jack?
That's what I'm messing.
Oh, he has a 10. He has a 10. He has jack 10. Yeah.
No! Fuck that fucking 7. Luis, do you bet if we both check? Do you bet if we both check?
Are you out?
I don't know. Sorry, my mom's calling.
No, you're good.
She doesn't call usually this late, sorry.
Now, just to let you know, that seasonal, I think it's going to end soon, but yeah, it is really cheap.
I have pocket 7s, bro. Yeah.
Now, let me tell you the hack on a Legionnaire. If you ever fly a Legionnaire,
Buddy up!
I know some people hate them, people love them, but that's not the conversation we're having here. To me, you cannot beat a direct flight. You're, at least me, myself personally, I'm willing to put up with a seat that is not 100% comfortable if I'm able to get a direct flight. You don't want the connectors, because then you miss your connector and everything like that. But the secret to getting really cheap deals, and this also only works if you live by the airport or work by the airport. If you buy your ticket at the counter, this is for Legionnaire. You buy your ticket at the counter, you save $22 per person per segment. So take, for example, if you and somebody are going to make a trip,
No, I think I'm gonna make.
you can go to the airport, buy the ticket for any date. Not the same day. I'm not talking about same day, but whatever you see online, it's going to be cheaper if you buy it at the airport with Allegiant. $22 per person per segment. So if you and your wife or girlfriend, if you're taking a trip, you're going to save $88. You're going to save $88 just by booking your ticket at the airport. Like I said, it's $22 per person per segment. So $88 if 2 of you are going, you just save right off the bat.
Yes. No. Not with the club, straight out.
That's how you pay seven.
Like I said, the trick is you have to buy it at the airport, but you can buy for whatever date, whatever location. It doesn't even have to be that location. So like if you have a friend that lives by the airport, they can go and buy for a different location. I've actually bought tickets here, flying out of a different airport and flying into a different airport. But that's a nice little hack there for a Legionnaire.
One seat.
And of course, the other wrinkle is you have to make sure they're there at the counter,
Hi, George.
which is fairly easy to do. You just
I would say that.
you just see if they have-
But she's busy right now.
if they're
She's the one that keeps
flying
track of,
out that
like, all
day,
the
if they're
action.
flying out that day, you can show
She's
up
in like
2 hours beforehand, to buy your ticket, or right when the plane leaves, they'll come back to the counter as well. So. Chubbs with the deuce. Finally gonna bet it.
Told her. For a seat.
Yeah, and if it's showing $82 online, like I said, you subtract $44 because it's 22.
Oh, not here. Not here.
Yeah, the airport there in Orlando is actually not is actually not the main airport in Orlando, which is good and bad. It's good and bad.
I told him about your hour, by the way.
All right, so we are exactly halfway done with tonight's stream, as we have a new dealer coming in.
Yes, wait. What do you think I got quiet for a minute because my head was. I told Jordan, I was like, bro, like, my head's like, it's tilted me, bro, like it's pissing me off. Like, should we do like a $25 open hand?
Guys, do something?
Or can we play like a small blind game, or do we
Well, I told you what we can do.
seven
What-
dues?
Can we do a
Y'all
game?
like playing like the 7 dues game and all that, or whatever?
Whatever.
Yeah. Do you like playing that, boss? Yeah.
All right.
Bob, or you want to do?
Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. It's actually cold here right now. Well, cold for South Texas. It's in the 40s. It's in the 40s. This is very rare. Or rare for South Texas.
I would explain it, but last time I did.
But the deals are still available from St. Petersburg. From St. Petersburg to McAllen. I think the airport code is kind of cool there in St. Petersburg. It is PIE, P-I-E, PIE. So if you're flying from PIE into McAllen International Airport, airport code MFE, yeah. So it's showing
But what if you get
40. It's showing $44 each way,
Yeah, but hey,
and then you save $44 by booking it at the airport. So yeah, round trip is not the same deal. From St. Petersburg into McAllen, you can get round trip buying your ticket at the airport for less than $50.
So let's say it's at like 200.
Yeah, they'll
The
play.
only person right here.
They'll play.
Yeah, we'll play. We'll start it next time.
All right, so players are talking about the small blind game. Players are talking about the small blind game.
Go on the open seat. Papá,
Pero se va acumulando every time.
voy ganando, chicos. Como 3,000. Ah, prestaron, no. 25, vete.
Y se va con el banco así viendo ese dinero el banco. Habíamos pagado 5 apenas.
Diles a.
And the airport in St. Petersburg is actually pretty close to the main airport in Tampa. It's just on the other side of the bay. One airport's on one side of Tampa Bay in the city of Tampa. The other airport is on the other side in St. Petersburg. So I believe, and I will explain if they are doing it, I will explain the breakdown here of the small blind game. Less than 15 minutes. The airport in McAllen to the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley, less than 15 minutes.
Roxy.
All right, let's see if they put out the $5 on the button. Yes. The game is afoot. Oh, no. Is that a straddle or is it the small blind game? The dealer announced a straddle. Okay, yeah. I guess they're not playing the small blind game. Oh, New York Bob with the jacks. Kind of an awkward position. He's essentially under the gun here, first to act. But he's going to raise it up. Looks like 45.
Or if you're here more than 3 times in the month, you're fucking
El Tejano calling with the 9 high. Oh, Fletcher with the 10s here. I don't think he's going to call.
Not to start, maybe like.
Fletcher reaching for some green chips.
150.
Making it 150. Does New York Bob put on the 3-bet here? I think he should, considering that he has a player between to worry about. He also has a really strong hand. And he's going all in. I like this move. He knows Fletcher can call him light.
So, you're on the button? Yeah, you ready?
512. No. Everybody that's on the button puts $5. That's like 513. No. This is a game. This is a game.
So, like right here, let's say there's $30 in here.
So the players are still talking about doing the small blind game. There is a new player that just sat down. New player taking seat 1. And Fletcher does indeed make the call.
It's up to you. Whatever.
This spot is exactly $1,000. Exactly $1,000. That's kind of crazy. Oh, Fletcher hit it to 10. New York Bob gonna need a jack. Wow. I think New York Bob would have been okay if Fletcher had ace king there and hit the king. But Fletcher hits a 2-outer.
Tonight's not my night.
And I'm not sure if New York Bob's gonna rebuy. Yeah. Yeah, so the small blind game is on. That is what the $5 is.
I'll buy these.
I'll make another contribution. Even though I'm out.
Thinking about 300.
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, that's going to be it for New York Bob. He did add on earlier. So the chips on top of the button is part of the small blind game. That is not a straddle. And if you are not familiar with the small blind game, I will break it down after this hand. So we got seat 1 filled, and then we lose seat 4. So we still have a seat open.
Did John explain it to him? Ya lo jugaba. Oh, ¿qué quieres? Oh, no. Le voy a traer una mesita. Y esa cosa. Agarra tu first one y agarra el second one. Pero, dame 2 pesos. Ahí yo agarro 70.
Yeah.
Bueno, agarra. No me agarra 2 de 70. 670. Shots. Shots. 5. Shots. You want a shot? Ahorita Rocky.
And New York Bob did not like the flop because the king was on there, but he lost because of the 10.
No, I'm drinking tequila already, so. But if you want to buy your shot, if you want a shot,
Ultra.
take one. Hey, tres tequilas.
All right, so seat 1 in.
This hand? Alright, that's probably a good hand. What's it?
Yes. Oh, baby, I had you so beat.
You had me beat, how?
Close draw. Ace 4.
Did you really?
No, 5-4.
You had me dominated.
¿Dónde está Bob?
Yes, sir. Porque el tiempo. Ah, sí.
Tú pones 5. No. And I'm the one that can win those 15, but I hold it 8.
Okay. Okay.
I'm playing in different.
Remember, guys, this is not a straddle. That is
Yeah, it's not a straddle.
All right, the small blind game is on, so that is not a straddle. If you win the pot,
Maybe. How was that even realistic?
so if the small blind wins the hand and only the small blind, they win the bonus. If they do not win the hand, the button moves to the small blind. They add $5 to the small blind game, and the bonus just builds up.
Everybody's doing it. Dile. $20.
What is that, coach?
It's agua mineral with clamato and a little bit of pickle juice. And you know what hits it? That little pickle juice. You put a
We
little
got
pickle
5
juice.
players on top.
Boxing coach just calling here with the queens. Oh, there you go. Like I said, that's the good news. Bad news is nobody has spades. Nobody has a 3 or a 4.
What was that?
That's mine.
Georgie was calling him.
So take for example, the small blind did not win this hand, so the button will move. Now
Hey, with that? No. It's here.
Yeah, it's just for so the button will add $5, and that bonus is only available for the small blind. That bonus is only available for the small blind.
Stop. Instead of that 7,
I will ask.
yeah, no, that's what.
This guy. Yeah, we're going here all incognito.
500. What do you want to be on the stream?
All right, and now we are back to a full table. That is what the delay is. They are just putting in the last player's information. You can see that we have seat number 1 that has been taken. That's going to be David. And seat number 4 is just going to go by G. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
So we're playing the small one game?
Yeah, so they're letting them know about their phones. Can't be on the phone.
Gee, is this your first time on the stream?
No phones on the table.
Is this your first time on the stream?
Yeah, they are letting them know about the phone.
Yeah, you
You can't have your phone. That's one rule. Also, we're playing the small blind game. Everybody that's on the button has to ante $5. And it keeps accumulating. So right now there's $20 on there. The only person that can win that who's getting accumulated is the small blind. And this time, button's gonna move. He's gonna ante 5.
Nice little Ford Mustang jacket that he has.
Only the person can win the small blind.
But you have to
But yeah, you can't be a free time.
yeah, you can't answer your phone or be on it.
Yeah, so they're letting them know about the phone. Can't be on the phone, can't have the phone. First time playing on the stream, so he will hang up the call, put the phone away.
You gotta put it away.
Sorry about that.
Just play your hand and right now we'll tell you.
Yeah, no worries, yeah. Just play your hand normally.
Yeah, right now we'll tell you.
4 calls, 5 folds, 6 folds, 7 calls, 8 folds.
So Marty calling from the small blind, he's gonna have an opportunity at the bonus. I think the bonus is $20 right now. Oh, and he's gonna hit a pair, open-ended for El Tejano. Chubbs with a gut shot.
Not the same. Not the same.
And there's the open-ender. No, there's the gut shot for Chubbs. Marty turns a flush draw to go along with his pair. And Chubbs is thinking about raising here. Well, looks like a big raise.
C3 raises it. 240.
Making it $240. Marty knows that his 9's not good, and I don't think it's worth going after that $20 that's on the button. He might think otherwise. This is basically for half of Marty's stack. He only has more than half a stack. He only has $426. He has a straight draw of his own, needing a 7 now. But the 7 won't be good. I think if that bonus was at least $100, he might go with this hand. Has a pair, a straight draw, and a flush draw. He has already lost the buy-in tonight, so might be playing a little bit tighter, although sometimes the opposite is true. Yeah, he does let it go. And El Tejano should let it go as well.
What you eating over there?
He already said.
What you eating over there? Chips and what? He's gonna be like this. Oh,
The next door wasn't open. I was wanting wings, but
Oh, wow. El Tejano going with it. Chubbs making the call. And El Tejano can only chop the pot.
How do I do it?
How do you do it?
He needs a queen or a 7 to chop the pot. He cannot win the pot outright.
That's it.
348.
Well, Marty's going to get to see if his club would have hit.
Alright, no more action. Good luck, gentlemen.
I was fucking around this hand. I got lucky.
Oh, Marty's club would have hit. But Chubb's straight
At 6-9 and 12.
is going to win.
No, because then he calls and then you miss the river. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
And I think
Not gonna try to bluff at it.
that'll do it for El Tejano.
Huh?
So we just got the table filled back up, and I think we have another seat
Now
open.
he's putting 5. The only person that can win it is this guy, because he's in the small line.
So Chubbs is explaining the small blind game to the new player G.
So it's just $5 a round.
The guy on the small line.
This is the scanner. So voy a tirar las cartas aquí. So nomás si le puedes poner los
They're letting him know about the scanner.
Second or two?
Sí, for the second two, so you put it
That way,
up.
reach out.
Yeah, if you want to just put your cards here on top.
No, it's better.
If it doesn't scan, I'll tell you to scan.
That's why it's better.
No phones on the table.
They have to read it.
Right now, it's getting live streamed on YouTube and Facebook. So there are RFID readers. Cards have.
They're gonna find out how you play.
You're gonna be able to see what you have.
So yeah.
It's delayed 15 minutes.
Lo que digas.
But you're gonna watch it later on.
Yeah, like the people, whoever the viewer. So if your wife doesn't know you're here, now she knows. Now she knows.
It's too late.
And if you start drinking, no wonder.
You don't know who he is.
He's prepared.
Ay, no dijo chino más. Dijo chino.
Yeah, right.
Como el Mustang GT. How much?
So 2 raises it to 15.
A lot, yeah.
No, but before, like, you had a bunch of greens, so it's kind of hard to see how much you have.
Oh,
Like, you had, like,
man.
yeah, exactly. No, I know you're not doing it on purpose. I was just trying to take a look. Take a little look, see?
So seat open on the stream table as of 15 minutes ago.
Alright, we have 5 ways to the flop.
5 ways to a flop we go. And it's going to be king high with 2 diamonds. Nobody with a king, nobody with a queen, nobody with a 6. But Marty has 2 diamonds. Marty should be betted to him once he goes check around to him on the button. Maybe about 40 bucks. No, he checks. Little surprising check there from him. Hits his flush right on the turn.
Put 8 of diamonds out there.
Got it.
Oh!
Got it.
¿Qué traes, David? Good. ¿Qué traes, good? Hey.
2 checks.
You can see that small blind game is already up to $25. All right, now Marty bets. And that's going to get a fold from everybody. Fletcher actually hit bottom pair. He had 7-6. So now Coach B will add on the $5. That's what he's doing right now. And I don't know if the blinds are correct now. I don't know if it's a dead small blind. No, we lost him 2 hands ago, right? Yeah, so David should be the small blind here.
If you're behind, go once. If you're ahead, go once.
Yeah, I go twice all the time. I don't give a shit. I can have aces.
When you're ahead, you want to go once?
When you're ahead?
No, he started off right. He said, if you're ahead, go up. I mean, if you're behind, go once. And then he's like, if you're ahead,
Go once.
Yeah, so there is a
I mean,
30.
He said twice.
Yes.
So there is a $30 bonus available for the small blind here. That is not a straddle.
Even if I have aces pre-flop, I don't care at all.
Yeah, for sure.
I always just say.
Oh, David has a hand here too. only makes it 20. Kind of wanted to see a larger raise. One, he is out of the small blind, so you're going to be out of position, so you want to size it up. But two, more importantly, you have an extra $30 that you can win the small blind game. So you can see everybody calling this raise. Ace on the flop. Nobody with an ace. G with second pair has the 4. David's going to check now. G squeezing his cards. He checks. Checked around to Luis. Luis seeing that he is the last player to act here, and he's going to bluff. You saw him look to the left to make sure nobody was behind him.
Yeah, guess over there?
Hey, it actually looks good, bro.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, from cactus, right? From cactus.
Yes. I guess next door was closed.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, G making a call here with just the 4. He also has a straight draw, needs a deuce. Luis is not going to like this.
What is it, the buffalo salad or buffalo, the appetizer?
Oh, Luis hitting a 10.
Oh, you want the unhealthy?
No, it's not a salad. It's like chips and all that shit, but it has like.
So Luis betting when he had nothing. He bets again when he hits the 10, and he will take it down.
Yeah, it's terrible. I hate it.
So now David,
Yeah, you're old school.
will put on $5 on the button, and Fletcher is one to fight for that bonus. Bonus is up to $35 now. You can see Coach B up over $1,000. His first time playing on the screen. I think he's enjoying himself.
So they don't know.
I was like, you know what? If I win it, fuck it, I'm gonna risk it.
Goose caught on to me one time, bro. It was like $80, and I was like, oh, hey, so how's the card thing going? And then like he started catching on, and like he was like looking at us like, hey, leave me the fuck alone. He was like, where? Don't talk to me. Let me focus. This is funny, bro.
I wish we had Goose on the fucking table.
So once again, the chips on top of the button is not a straddle. It's part of the small blind game. If the small blind wins the pot, they win the bonus.
No, I messaged him.
$5 goes on top
You didn't answer.
when you are the button.
I wanted to take your money.
Pocket
bro.
sevens for Luis.
They're just doing a good job of hiding those $35.
Write it down.
Looks like he's going to be raising it up to 20. I don't know if Fletcher has, but Fletcher's calling 20. David with the suit at 9-8 makes the call, and like I said, I don't know if Fletcher's has, but Fletcher has an ace. Fletcher might even raise. It's a small raise. Looks like 90.
I have a good hand. I'm not fucking around.
Fletcher announcing that he does have a good hand.
Honestly, I have a good hand.
Don't say swear to God.
Yeah,
Right now, we.
I don't know if this is gonna work. The players know
Well,
the bonus on the small blind is available.
I thought 10-5 was good, so it's kind of hard to believe.
he's got a wide range.
So Luis with the pocket pair has the best hand right now, but he does have 2 players left behind him to worry about. That could be a good thing or bad thing. No, he's gonna fold. Marty thinks Fletcher is up to no good. He's going to be making the call. And what does David do with the suited connectors? Oh, David making the call here. Like I said, you normally want to size it up if you're raising out of the small blind, but especially if you happen to be playing the small blind game. Burn is down. Oh, 2 pair for Marty. Fletcher, I think, is going to continue here. Oh, no. Fletcher checks. $300 pot. Marty checks. And David checks. Pocket fives now giving Fletcher some outs. Marty does not like that because Fletcher had a big pair. Now Fletcher also has 2 pair. Yeah, Marty's not folding. He's thinking about going all in. How much does he have in his stack? Yeah, he's going all in. And Fletcher is going to have to fold.
Virgie, what's the buy-in? Like, add-on.
Lo que
Whatever.
quieran.
I'll get it. If you're adding on, it's up to you.
Lo que quieran.
No, I.
Looks like David's going to be adding on. The minimum buy-in's 300, but as long as you have chips, you can add on for whatever. Fletcher's saying he should have raised it more. Should have made it at least 120. Let's see, because there was a $20 raise, and then 3 players called. So with your 20, that's 80. So yeah, 120 should have been the number. All of Fletcher's aces are still live. That's the good news. The bad news is he is only 10% to hit it. Yeah, he's going to let it go. And we have more bad news for you, Fletcher. You have to add $5 to the button now.
You better not show me a fucking bluff, Marty.
Marty is making it seem like he had a bluff, but he flashes an 8. Yeah, he flashes an 8.
You beat me to the punch. I was gonna do that. I had an 8 also. I had 8-9. I had 8-9.
Okay.
Bro, he is 8.
I asked like 3 months ago.
All right, so we do have seat 9 being taken right now.
Hold on.
Floor.
Screen table.
You can see it is 9:30 right now. This hand taking place at 9:30. We're on the 15-minute delay. Make that 14-minute delay.
Yeah, because there's a big pause. We don't like that.
I know you had like 8.
So let us see who is taking seat 9. We're back to a full table. I think I know who it is.
I'm still trying to fucking.
I think I know who it is.
Wait, I'm like $5.
He's like $1,000.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna go by Rush. We got Rush. Seat 9.
I lost.
190, 200. It was 200.
Who's keeping count, right?
Fuck no, I'm gonna get those 200 and plus. Yeah, read my money, right?
No, this is it.
Who's keeping count?
The rest is drinking money.
Don't worry
So
about it.
no straddle action's gonna be on seat number 5. That's gonna be the boxing coach, Luis, taking it up to 10. Make that 15. And you got Rush playing his first hand. 7-6 of hearts.
How much is it?
I showed him an 8. How is he fucking raised?
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
I asked him if he bluffed, and he said yeah.
30.
Fletcher with a min raise here.
You guys saying this is a call. Look at what I did.
Trying to build a pot in position. He does have the button.
You're so cool.
Both his opponents calling. Let's see the 10 of hearts.
Nah, the only thing cool is my shoes.
Yeah.
Wait. Whenever it gets checked to you or whatever, do that. Hold on, whenever it gets checked to you, that's
Yeah,
do
my
it.
daughter.
Going to a flop.
All jacks.
My daughter wears some of those shoes.
That's a check.
So Fletcher showing
Was that a
the
check for
table
the
is
shoe or
shoes,
was
I
it-
guess.
You're betting the shoes too or not?
Yeah.
I really hope people.
Luis confirming if the shoes are in play.
Shut the fuck up. It's like a child. It's on you.
That's a, hey, they'll fit my daughter right there. Like, hey,
Shut the
you
fuck
wanna
up.
sell it?
Are you gonna carve?
Luis letting him know that his daughter
Please some shit.
wears bigger shoes than Fletcher.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Luis,
Hey,
you folding
but-
now.
Only a $20 bet. Oh, it's gonna get it done.
What the heck?
If Fletcher showing the 7-6.
What are you doing?
I thought I was small, but my bad. How much was it?
So Chubb's gonna be adding $5 to it. So small blind game up to $45.
I was.
You can see the leaderboard.
Red beard number 2 wasn't gonna do nothing.
Marty down a buy-in. The minimum buy-in is $300. We do have a new player in seat 1, a new player in seat 4, and a new player in seat 9.
Number 2 point was an upgrade.
He said number 2. Hey, when he showed the 8.5, I almost called him. That was weakness.
Which one?
The size of the shoe, 8.5. I heard you when you called it. Yes.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
That's weakness right there. I'm like, oh,
Ultra and then
you know how I remember? Because I pulled some of those red shoes out of the car today. The red ones.
So Luis had an ace last stand, has an ace again, raising it up to 20, and they folded Marty's hand.
Just look at the stream later, you'll see it.
Would have been a 7.
No, raise. Muck that shit with that.
David had 9-8 suited earlier, has 9-8 offsuit, makes the call. G making the call with the 4-3 of hearts, going after the bonus. And we are going 5 ways to a flop. Best hand right now, the 7s of Chubb. Best hand no longer, the best hand Fletcher with top 2. Now Fletcher checks his top 2. 10 coming on the turn. That's going to give a straight draw to both David and Chubbs. Also gives a straight draw to Luis. So there's going to be $50 on the button next hand as the small blind gets out of the way. Fletcher betting 50. And David calling him needing a 9 or a 7.
Say that again?
Everyone was talking shit about us earlier.
Oh, about getting up?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was gone for like 45 minutes.
Cool. I was gone down over an hour.
No, that I understand.
Well, not only that, I took a lot longer because he told me that he hit the high end. I was like, wow. Let me go my chips.
David thinking about calling a bluff here. Oh, he's going to make the hero call with the 9.
Honestly, my table, I wasn't too fond of it. So, like, putting them on tilt like that was kind of cool.
Everybody was
Earlier.
Oh, me too.
Right?
So the small blind will slide over
No,
to seat 4.
Took a while, like 45 minutes. And everybody was
I know it's his first time playing the stream, so I'm sure somebody will remind him about adding the $5 for the small blind game.
But you weren't up. So why were they talking shit?
because he had been gone for a while.
Yeah, Chubbs letting her know about the $5. Chubbs actually going to clean it up. You can see there's $50 available now. At $50 is a bonus if the small blind wins the hand. So the boxing coach has an opportunity here. Marty with the ace jack should be raising it up.
There's people that
I'm going to think he's going to go 20.
there's people that are paying money and they'll go get a haircut.
And he goes 20. At 20 or 20? Yeah, he goes 20.
But I'm fast.
So pretty much a standard open for the stream table.
Who the fuck invited this guy to fucking teenage?
That's not a shout, is it?
Yeah, I was on my way out the door.
He's like, hey, street?
Yeah, I was
Like, hey, you want to burn money? Go to the stream.
Yeah. My favorite.
My favorite.
Oh, boxing coach making the call here with the 5-3. This is exactly what the small blind game does. It loosens up the range of the small blind, and he's going to hit a 3. Fletcher hitting top 2 pair.
Is we something down yet or no?
I'm sorry. Luis hitting top 2 pair.
I don't want Fletcher to be bored.
Bro, you know what?
That's also why I paid him up with 10s on one of the hands.
Hold on, the other day, I was telling him.
I'm going to get a free haircut for at least a month.
I was telling him. And what happens to all the time I fucking lose money to you?
That's why I keep paying you.
Boxing coach with bottom pair here.
You keep paying.
He's going to let it go, so
How many haircuts?
small blind game's going to go up
Dude, he actually gets a
$55
big
next
deal.
hand.
I don't even get a haircut in probably a month.
Oh, full house for Luis.
Bro, I lose way more than what I win from him. To him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The past few times I
And now Luis. Did Luis check again? Luis checked again.
Wow.
So Luis checking the turn, checking the river, losing out on some value.
So everybody's gonna see that.
Fuck yeah.
So Luis won the pot, probably could have made a little more money. And now another $5 will go on that button as part of the small blind game.
that's what I say. Hey,
There's $5. And now Luis
hey.
will have the opportunity to win that.
And then he looks at
You're still able to straddle. You're still able to straddle. And I actually like a straddle here because it
What are you looking at?
it puts pressure on the small blind right away.
You, Luis.
Luis Sanchez.
Hey, no, es que se me van a hey, yo me llamo Luis. I'm like, no, güey, tú eres Fletcher. No.
Like,
Soy
yo
Luis.
soy
I'm like,
único
well, there's one
Luis
Luis in this
Sanchez.
house.
It's Luis Sanchez.
And then after I said that, I made him fold the winning hand. Por eso se enojó.
Fletcher with the 7-6 suited raises it up to 15.
I love it. It's still.
Boxing coach with the King Jack just made a full house last hand.
So I have to win.
Oh, have y'all seen
Luis with the suited King.
There's a guy. It starts off with like, there's like.
Oh yeah, is it the one that's been going around Facebook?
They're in a casino. Wait.
That the dude's he's mad. He caught
Yeah,
the floor.
the floors are already on the table. Well, the guy that's recording starts recording down like this, and then he catches it, and the floor is behind another player, and the player's like
2 diamonds, so Luis is in the small blind. He
bet, and
might win the $55 here.
And he showed, and he didn't have a full house. Hey, something has to be done here. Whatever the fuck. Bro, he lied to me. Like,
I saw it. Yeah,
you see it? Yeah.
It's like Phil Hellmuth saying it. It's like Phil Hellmuth.
Oh, Luis is going to win the $55 from the small blind
He
game.
had a good hand, wait. He had me beat. I know.
And
I thought you were trying to bluff.
let's see if he puts on $5 to restart the game.
Yeah, he went.
Se siente robado.
Yeah. He's like, wait, how?
Hey,
Shots, se tocan las shots.
hey, you're gonna be giving out money. Hey, give me some too.
And maybe him and a boxing coach had a deal that if any of them won the small blind game, they would chop it up because he gave half of it to the boxing coach. He might have had a deal.
Everybody.
Así empezaron con
Oh, that was pretty good, buddy.
Oh, hey,
Buddy, that was good.
Under the gun straddle, $6 announced from Rush.
We got $6 live straddle.
Hey,
David in seat 1, squeezing his cards, raising it up to 20. G making the call. David with the suited Broadway cards. G also with suited Broadway cards. And Marty with unsuited Broadway cards. Coach B with the suited ace. And Rush with the 10 of diamonds. Don't know what his other card is, so the percentages won't pop up correctly.
Hey, he's going south. And north.
Here, I'll get him.
Hey, over here.
So diamonds for David. Top pair for G. Top pair for Marty as well, but he has the worst kicker.
You know Luis Sanchez.
David, your pre-flop raiser, is going to continue on here with his flush draw. Betting $50. G with top pair, queen kicker, makes the call. Gonna be interested what Marty does here.
It was Saturday, bro. That was.
Yeah, Marty making the call.
On the fucking table, so finally make the fucking table. He's playing over here.
Coach B making the call with middle pair.
Bro, I'm like.
And we are going 4 ways to a turn.
This guy sits in between, like, there's chairs.
Oh, Marty getting really lucky on the turn, turning 2 pair. David now has a pair to go along with his flush draw. You can see the spot is already $300. David with only 115 in his stack. And I believe he's going to wager it right here.
Every time. I had jacks, he had queens.
Yeah,
That ain't jack, he had ace queen.
Yeah, you have king jack, he has king queen.
Bro, every fucking time. And every time we get it all in.
So $115 for G.
900 in less than an hour.
But then I lost that to a lot of other people. But I still
Let's
lost
see if he's able to make the call here.
Bro, that shit was that.
Does have 2 players to worry about. It's his first time playing on the stream. He's going to make the call.
I wasn't mad. I was just.
Does Marty rip it here? Yeah, Marty's checking how much G has. And Marty's just going to put him all in.
It was just frustrating.
You can see G only has $200 left after this. And Marty is going to put it all in. Open to get a call.
But it's all good. I mean, I'm about to get it back right now.
He also wants to raise to not give pot odds to Coach B. Coach B does make the fold. And G just has to call it off here. I mean, once you call the 115, I think you have to call it off. He knows he's beat, though. Oh, wow. Nice. Nice. Oh, did not get pot committed.
I remember when Luis was humble, bro.
Yeah.
He thought about calling the 115. He knew he might not be good. And then Marty raised him, so he immediately folded. To the river we go. Diamonds. David's going to need diamonds. It is a red card, but it is a heart. And Marty will take down the $645 pot.
Luis, what's that shit in that Paola? It was a girl that posted it. What did you post? And then I see that.
Maria!
Put that shit back on.
Save me $5 over there.
He won the pot.
Rush!
So Marty, who was in the negative before that hand, might be in the positive now. And yes, indeed, he is basically winning $100 out of the hole. And David, who was in for 500, is going to be rebuying 400.
I was at HEB in San Antonio testing a sensor. It's nasty, like I'm up on the roof testing the sensor. But this colleague decides to take pictures. So when she posted it on the group chat, it put me and then the tag, and there's a big pipe coming out.
David with an ace.
Gas station plate.
Lets it go.
Texting me like, what's this? And I'm like, what are you all talking about?
Fletcher limps. Chubbs races it up to 20. Chubbs with the four deuce offsuit.
What a Mexican power.
Marty just calling here on the button. That's going to bring along Rush with the pocket threes. Fletcher making the call. We are going 4 ways to a 9 times 9. That's $81 pot.
I for sure. I'm happy with myself.
Open-ended straight draw for Fletcher. And you can see he has the best equity right now. Oh, full house for Rush with the pocket threes. Does he bet him? Does not. To the river we go. And Chubbs hitting a full house now. And Chubbs is going to put out a bet. $40 bet. Let's see if Rush is able to make the call here. Oh, Marty's making the call here with ace high the second time. We see Marty make a call with ace high. Oh, and Rush immediately called. And Marty's all like, no, I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Let's go! Fucking eat that guy, bro.
So Rush winning the pot.
One-ups you, bro. He always one-ups you, right?
He's white, baby.
Bro.
He's white.
It is what it is.
Fucking hate that
So Coach B added the $5 to the button.
He had twos, he had threes. Fucking guy, bro. 45.
So Coach B no longer up.
Hey, were you
1,000. He's up almost 1,000. Former baseball coach.
No, he was a thief.
Seat 5, boxing coach, current boxing coach.
Hey, you were a thief, right?
Well, he is from the Stark County, so.
I'll play a fool.
Or his stereotyping or what?
Action's going to be on Fletcher. He's up almost $800 tonight, as we still have about an hour and a half to go on tonight's stream.
Hey, háblale al rojo.
Ace Jack suited for Chubbs, raising it up to
People would talk shit,
18.
like towards you or about you, like thinking that you didn't know Spanish, right? Right? I'm
That's this guy.
Boxing coach with the 7th, making the call. Coach B on the button, making the call with the student connectors. Rush, who is eligible for the bonus. I think the bonus is only $15 though. He makes the call. David gets out of the way. And now the action is on Fletcher, needing $15 more to close off the action.
Let me rewind the action. So it was a call.
So Fletcher makes the call, and we're going 5 ways to a $93 pot.
I think. Let me rewind it. Yeah. So it was a call. Yeah. Like, well,
if he would have done this.
Middle pair for Chubbs and Rush. Bottom pair for Coach B, and it's going to go check around. 10 coming on the turn. That's going to give Rush a straight draw with the 9. So Chubbs, your pre-flop raiser, going to take down this pot. Rush putting out a little $10 bet. Chubbs not going to let him have it. Ace kicker playing. So not only does Rush lose the pot, he loses the small blind game. He's going to have to add $5, so that's going to take it up to $20.
Okay, if you take a shot, I'll take a shot.
Don't forget about the Hijack app. Hijack Poker, now available here in Texas. You can play poker online and earn real cash. Hijackpoker.com. There's also a QR code that you can scan. And we do have a $20 referral. It's going to be TCH. Of course, TCH standing for Texas. L standing for Live. TCH Live 20. $20 that you'll get. So if you live in Texas,
Little Louis has to put in for Big Louis.
you can go to any Texas Card House location, become a member, and deposit some money on the Hijack app and play real money on your phone in the state of Texas. So the question that I always ask about these apps is, how do I get money out? It's always easy to get money in. How do I get money out? And it's very easy to get money out, as you will cash out at any Texas Card House location. All right, both players with the king here. And it's going to be a chop pot. Might be an all-in pot, but it's going to wind up being a chop pot. Yeah. David's going to say all in. Going to say call, and we're going to chop it up. Yeah, so you can deposit at any Texas Card House location, and you can make a withdrawal from any Texas Card House location. There are six Texas Card House locations across the state of Texas.
But if you are all in,
2 in North Texas, 2 in East Texas, 1 in South Texas, and 1 in Central Texas. So you have Texas Card House Dallas and TC8 Social, Las Colimas. Las Colimas located in the city of Irvine.
I think he does again, yeah.
And then you have the two in East Texas. You have Texas Card House Houston,
You need to hear before the stream, man.
located southwest downtown. Then you have TCH Texas Card House Spring, north of Houston. You have Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. That's us. And then you have the original TCH Social Austin. First Texas Card House ever is now at its third location in Austin. Or the third new location. Or it's moved 3 times. Started off on the south side of Austin on Mancheca, or as they say in Austin, Manchac.
You don't drink those.
And then moved to northwest Austin, 183 and Anderson Mills. And the third move was basically across the street, located right next to the Austin Aquarium. TC8 Social Austin. Ace King for Coach B. He raises it up and picks up 2 callers. He's going to flop a gut shot. Chubbs is going to flop an open ender.
So we're gonna be watching when we're like who bluffed and what, like. Oh, baby.
Chubbs turn in a flush draw to go with his straight draw.
I'm on 2. On what? You owe me 2 shots. Which one? Oh yeah. Number 8.
Chubbs checking again. Coach B putting out a small bet. Chubbs gonna check raise his combo draw. I don't know if this is gonna get a fold from Coach B. He did underrepresent his hand by checking the flop, and he does indeed call. To the river we go. Chubbs needing a king, an 8, a diamond. He's gonna get a 9, but a 9 does not beat an ace. Does he go for it or does he shut it down? If he goes for it, he's gonna have to size big. He's gonna have to size at least 300 if he goes for it. He's going for it. It's gonna be at least 300. How about 250? 275.
No, you can have them. I don't drink.
You can see Coach B does not like the bet sizing. He's really thinking about this.
I know, I've had it before.
Flop went checked all the way around. He did hit the ace on the turn. Oh, he's going to make the call. And Chubbs will show the queen high. Well, actually, the pair of 9s. I thought Chubbs might check since he hit a pair and had showdown value. So that's going to get Coach B up to over 1,000 once again. 1,200? What's his profit? 1,400. And that's going to take Chubbs down to over 600.
I'll go to Uptown once in a while. 76, yes, pero kind of boring.
Small blind game still on. I don't know if Fletcher added the $5. Boxing coach making sure his cards get scanned. These are special cards. That is how we're able to see. These are special cards.
Is that what we're doing? We're playing. Yeah, leave it there so we can see.
No, they're not synced. Can we rewind it and then put it like on 1.5 speed?
This is where I go into the green. This is where I go.
Luis, I just tell you $3. You can just put like one of them.
Oh, this is the one that y'all just played right now, right? So you got in? Where he goes all in?
I don't want to see it.
Put the next one.
No, leave it.
Hey, come in. Hey, how much was the high hat? How much was the high hat? 800. Hey, B, where are you taking me?
Leave it on.
Yeah, somebody did hit the high hand for $800. The high hand's still going on till 2 in the morning, though.
You know where I want to go.
I mean, it's down to $100, but it's still going on.
Yeah, I want to go see the babies.
We got four.
So 4 ways to the flop we go.
Yeah, but I'm gonna speed it up. So we can see as many hands.
Ace for David.
Oh, you can put it on this one.
7 for Rush. Jack for Fletcher. David gonna bet his ace, $30.
You're at the barbershop and you're like, I watch it.
Fletcher with the quick call.
Like speed up.
For real?
I just
1.5.
bro, I just
Bro,
click it.
Isaac sounds way fucking better at 1.5. No, he hears me.
Shots fired.
On this?
I always just like press it or like keep going. Like
That's fucking bad.
I would check.
So it does go check down. David will show the ace and win the $144 pot. So not only high hands at night, but high hands during the day as well. The progressive high hands taking place right now, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. A high hand just got hit here for $800. It does go up every hour,
Dude, I
$100.
rewinded ours. On our side, I rewinded it.
So the reason why it goes up is for 2 reasons. One reason is the high hand to qualify is aces full of bases. So it has to be aces full of jacks or better. Also, you must use both your hold cards. You must use both your hold cards. So for that reason, it is not uncommon for these high hands to get to $500, $1,000. As I said, one just hit for $800 right now. This is available Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. We also have high hands in the morning. These are the progressive high hands in the morning.
I don't know, Marty, you want some?
So it is $50. And same deal, they roll over every hour. And same deal, these get up to around $300 or $400.
Hey, I don't care what you say. I'm so handsome. I like how you
Ace Queen for G, he just makes the $10 call. And I mentioned this earlier. I do like the button straddle here because it puts the pressure on the small blind right away. So Fletcher raising it up here. G just makes the call. I thought he might put on the back race. And this is going to bring everybody else in. So Fletcher with the king 9. His spades aren't good. Boxing coach with the ace 3. His ace is not good.
It works. It works. Look.
10 high flop, 2 clubs. Fletcher announcing he has a set. So Fletcher's going to bet here, and he's going to get a fold from both his opponents.
Look at how fucking happy Fletcher looks.
So G losing with the ace queen. Oh, Fletcher shows. Fletcher shows. So now G's going to have to add $5 to the button. Once again, that is not a straddle. That is part of the small blind game. The button is still allowed to straddle. The small blind does not. Small blind under the gun. Excuse me. If under not straddle,
Oh my God,
under
bro.
gun has priority.
Yes, look, 7, turn 3.
Oh, I want to see my 8-2.
Not sure if they added $5 to that button.
What the fuck? That's a good one. That's awesome, messing with our feelings and shit. Like, hey, I love it. Like, hey, look what you.
Body with the 7-4 offsuit should be put in. Yeah, Body letting him know that he needs to add the $5. It is a G's first time playing, not only on the stream, but playing the small blind game. Oh, Coach B with the Kings just making the call. Trying to trap somebody. Under the gun +1 just made the call. And Chubbs with the 9 deuce. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Aces versus Kings. I don't know how this doesn't go all in pre-flop. G just making the call with the aces. Coach, Luis with the 10s. $200 is what Coach B announces. he's not going to believe that somebody else hasn't beat here. So there's the all-in for G. So the good news for Coach B is the player that had the least amount of chips at the table has the aces. So it's going to be 151, actually 135. So both his suits are live. And how many kings are left? So Coach is going to need to hit a king or need some red cards. Oh, both kings are available.
Did they order all the shots?
And it's aces.
Oh my God. No hour.
I'll take a...
So Coach B does not get the free hour for the kings. He does lose the pot, but like I said, the player that had the player with the smallest stack, $135.
Hey. Oh, I'm so proud of it. You know what I folded right there in the middle of these two? Pocket three.
I folded 9 deuce off.
Pocket three. Everybody. Hey, get your... Here.
They already had taken them.
Aces, kings, y yo con dieces, güey.
All right, so we do have a dealer change. Exactly 1 hour left in tonight's stream. Exactly 1 hour left in tonight's stream. Hey, if you're not in Texas and you want some Texas Card House merchandise, then we just set up a website, texascardhouse.store. Hoodies for Texas Card House, TCH Social.
I was so worried about.
Hey, 25 on opening? 25 on opening?
TCH Social, Hijack. They got a lot of cool colors on the website as well that might not be available. Got hoodies, got caps. There's a QR code as well.
Guys, y'all don't have to be in.
Yeah, you don't have to be in
It won't fuck up the graphics or anything like that. You're good.
You're not gonna win the beater buddy.
Yeah, 25, yeah. It's just 25.
Oh,
bro.
Coach, you heard 50, right?
It's just
You heard
25.
50, right?
All right, so the players are agreeing to run an open hand here.
Yeah, just
The players are agreeing to run an open
Here's how it
hand.
works. They're gonna, hold on. They're gonna put them face down. As soon as they scan, just flip them up.
Okay.
No, we flip it? No, we don't flip them up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you flip it.
So this is just going to be an open hand,
What happened?
a $25 flip. This is going to be hold up,
And then we'll
What
flip.
happened?
making sure that everybody's cards got scanned. That way, everything gets awarded. But this is a $25 open hand.
Let's go, baby. Flush. Diamonds. Diamonds. Flip it. Diamonds. Nobody has diamonds. Diamonds.
Oh, baby.
Does anybody have an ace?
Oh my God, how am I drawing dead?
Somebody has an ace.
Nobody has diamonds. How am I drawing dead?
5.
Nobody has an ace?
Eight.
8 wins.
Eight. Coach. Eight.
Nobody has an ace? Luis keeps saying 8. Keep seeing 8.
Eight.
Hey,
Eight wins it.
The 8's going to be good.
And you,
What's it on the
hey, and you in the small blind.
Y les pagué la shot, puto.
Which one?
Ah.
Oh, ahora te toca.
Hey, what's it on the beat?
Hey,
Another one, right?
ahora te tocan otra vez.
Ah, sí, pues sí.
I think the button moves.
Hey, take the dealer. Little bit.
Nice. Good job, Luis.
I think the button moves because it counts as an open hand.
What's it on the beat?
Nice hand, nice hand.
Oh!
That deserves a mustard.
Mustard!
¿Dónde es ese jale, güey?
Who you talking about?
It's a song, it's a song, it's a song.
It's a DJ.
Oh, sí, del Super Bowl.
Cares?
Super
No,
Bowl.
no, no.
Cares?
He said,
Who are you talking about?
I have daughters, güey. I have.
Pero es el Super Bowl, güey.
No,
Dice
it's a
mustard.
DJ.
Who you talking about? Cares? Who you talking about? Cares?
It's a guy that makes it.
Pero lo escuché en el Super Bowl.
Yeah, so
I said, oh, I didn't say.
That's responding.
Oh, bro.
Hey,
You can't just say who in a random ass sentence and be like,
did I share some?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hey, te toca la shot otra
Hey,
vez.
cálmate.
20.
You won? Shots.
They have my
Coach B raising it up here with the suit of connectors under the gun. Fletcher with the pocket pair will be making the call. Chubbs does the same. The boxing coach with the suit of connectors will call the $20. Luis, who just won last hand, will call. Small blind game still in effect. You can see there's $30 on that button. And we are going 5 ways to a flop of over $100. And it's going to be a 10. So Coach B raising with 10 high, hitting his 10, putting out a continuation bet. A little on the small side, about a third of the pot, betting $30. Fletcher might make the call here with the pocket pair, only worried about the 10. But he also has a lot of players behind him to worry about. Fletcher announcing raise. It's a small raise. It is a min raise.
I've had 2 5 games here. Every single time, it plays extremely tight. Yeah, 2-5. I feel like people get nervous or they don't want to go. Like here, like those fucking guys.
I haven't played a 5-10 game since PRs, and it was $1,000 buy-in. Those games were crazy.
What was that?
Trip 10s for Coach B. Let's see if Fletcher continues on here. That's actually a bad card for Fletcher because the chances of his opponent having a 10 are less likely. Not impossible because we can see he has the 10. So Fletcher going to be betting here. I totally understand this bet.
I feel like they can install fear into people.
The thing is,
Coach B just going to call again. And I think Fletcher going to be checking the river here.
You play 1-3 and you're a good player. You want to play 2-5, you can play it, but you're gonna be real serious. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be the same shit.
Yeah.
8 coming on the river. Does Coach B check again? And it does go check, check. So Fletcher shuts it down. And Coach B, as I said, he's not a coach at UTSA, although with his sunglasses and cap and hoodie, he looks like a coach from UTSA. His daughter goes to UTSA, but he was a former baseball coach down here in the Rio Grande Valley. And that's going to take him up to 1,500. That's going to take him up to 1,500, so... That might help for some of that tuition. I said earlier, the local university down here is also a branch of the University of Texas. University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. And they are actually hosting North Dakota State right now in baseball. Baseball getting rained out today, might get rained out tomorrow. But we actually have some of the baseball players from the North Dakota State team here with us tonight.
I showed that hand. I showed it. I lost it to Bobby. You had a 7.
Chubbs with the 10s, raising it up, trying to isolate Fletcher.
This is early on. My bad. This is early on. I'm thinking this is later because of the initiative.
This is right now?
See, that's when I lost to Bobby. 7. Look how many outside he had. Bro, the fucking house just went fucking up.
He went from like this big and then went like that.
So this is adding a wrinkle to the stream as the players convinced the floor to stream the stream in the stream room.
Somebody put Chubbs is playing hard and fast.
Around the waters for everyone.
So Fletcher out flopping Chubbs here. Jack high flop, no reason for Chubbs to slow down here. Oh, but he's gonna check. Chubbs needed a 10. The turn has not scanned. The turn is out, has not scanned. Fletcher's gonna bet his jack now. There it is. It is an 8. Oh, that's a full house for Fletcher. So Chubbs. No, it's not a full house. It's 3 pair. So Chubbs has the 10s. He's open-ended now.
No, I know what you're saying, Mike.
New technology.
What are you doing down here in the valley?
He is going to make the call here. So Chubb's needing a queen, a 7, or a 10.
What's your name?
Brian, that's mine.
Luis.
Mom lived for 2 years ago.
I think you guys did. I think Brian.
And he's going to miss.
You guys did the roof where I'm living at. They did a crappy job. Like it was fucking crappy, man. They sprayed everything everywhere, and then when I bought it,
The diamonds do get there.
and I'm like, oh, why do I need this?
So Chubbs, Chubbs makes the fold. He knows this. He knows pretty much everything beats him. The jack, the 9, the diamonds.
I can't be throwing all my hands, bro.
They gave the hammer,
No, he said show. He told me to show. I can't be throwing all my hands.
We used to do re-roofs. Now we're doing all the new builds. All
So right now,
Sprite,
I have a-
Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Chili's. Now we can do those because I can.
So I have a flat roof, and that was
So the player's actually convincing the floor if they could watch the stream. So they're getting all the information. Same deal. They're on a 15-minute delay.
Look,
But-
wait, Fletcher plays like an all-night player. I don't know, that's what they said.
But players are allowed to leave the table and watch a certain hand on their
Hey, there's
phone.
one missing over there, isn't there?
So just to kind of make it fair for everybody, that everybody has the option for the same action.
How much?
Fletcher's watching himself bluff right now.
No, you moved this other.
No, I didn't move that one. That's not wait.
Why are you so obsessed with yourself?
Two folds, 3 mix and 15. 4 calls,
You haven't looked down at the
5
table,
folds.
bro? Huh? You haven't looked down at the table? You just staring up there?
Dude, I know.
You haven't played a hand.
Yeah, so players can leave the room whenever they want to get on their phone. And sometimes you'll see a player,
Did have pocket 7.
after they play a big hand, 15 minutes later, they'll get up and see what their opponent had.
I'm glad the 4 didn't come out.
I like 5 times a night.
Look, I'm glad the 4 didn't come out.
Ace coming on the flop. Rush hitting the ace, $75 in the middle, but he's going to check. Chubb's your pre-flop raiser.
I had 3 deuce, but a 4.
You would have gone broke with the 4.
Hoping nobody has an ace or a king.
En este street,
Where am I gonna put
en
him on
este
pocket
side,
7?
estoy bien guapo. En este no salgo, pero like, damn.
7 calls, 3 folds.
Marty making the call with the king, and Rush going. Is he going all in or is he raising? And Marty once again wanting to fold.
3 folds, 7.
A ver, me miro bien guapo. Oiga.
What happened?
Me miro bien guapo.
Marty twice tonight.
Bud is right.
Immediate regret calling a bet because Rush either raised or made the call as well.
That card's like a magnet.
So Chubb's down about 1,000. David R in seat 1, he's down over $400.
9, 12 double straddle. 12 double straddle.
And we have a double straddle on. The re-straddle, the re-re.
12,
I'm so handsome. My wife, like, yeah.
So G making the call with the suited
I
ace.
believe myself. Like,
You tell yourself that.
Luis with the queen 10 offsuit, he's making the call as well.
He sleeps with the glass.
no,
Coach B with the jack 10.
I've never seen the top of his head. Neta, I feel like if he goes to a wedding, he has the last time.
And the head. Swear.
Fletcher with the 6s. You gotta raise it big here, Fletcher, if you raised it. You have, there's raised $78 in the pot. Ah, makes it 80.
10 times, 2 mix and 80.
Oh, this is stupid hand.
3 folds.
I think 100 would have been the right size.
Yeah, because you lost it.
And it's not really based upon me seeing what the players have, the other players have. It's based upon players, it's based upon Fletcher's position being out of the straddle.
Okay, now. Oh, shit. I'm
Plus, the players aren't going to give Fletcher. They're going to call Fletcher a light because they know Fletcher can mess around.
Baseball coach for 10 years.
Oh shit, we're at
High school, Austin Travis.
No, I saw that too. I was like,
Coach Travis,
yeah, I thought Coach B was a
I was
coach
like,
boxing over here.
1.4. I was like, shucks on him. Mine's more flashy. It's fucking gold.
Have it up, partner.
So it looks like it's going to go check, check.
It's so big. It's
Yeah.
It says Coach BT. Kings and, oh, I'm running the aces right here. No good.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Fletcher going to put out a bet here. Should get the job done. And G folds immediately. Fletcher just moved chips and G folded.
What?
Oh, yeah, hey, le toca acá al camarano.
Alguien, ya, alguien. Flor. Ah, no, service.
Ya dio una vuelta, güey.
Catcher. That's why. Oh, 21%.
Si no quieres shot, te agarro la beer. Ya está.
I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did pull those.
Oye, Luis.
Cheers.
Dile a una mesera que venga.
María, service.
Oh, okay.
No.
So small blind game up to, I think, $40
And he says, Maria.
as we are at hand 71.
Wait. It's missing, no? I shot it last time.
We will get
No, I reshot it.
between,
70, güey.
I'll take
yeah, there you go, add in the $5. We will get between 80 and 100 hands normally on a stream. 80 on the slow side, 100 on the fast side. This game's been a little fast, so I would say we'll probably wind up with about 87 is my guess, 87 hand. We're at hand 71 right now.
Two Vegas and the
D with the ace jack, just making the call of the straddle. Yeah, that looks like it's over 50.
Hey, he paid for it.
Looks like 55,
Mira.
maybe even 60.
Luis Sanchez paid.
I'm coming up. Hey, I'm building up. I haven't been here, so I understand.
Luis Sanchez, Luis Fletcher.
Hey. Bag of shit.
Oh.
And he's floored.
Yes.
Who?
Raise makes it 20.
Fletcher raising it here with the jack 10. And Chubb's immediately raising him.
He makes it 80.
Chubb's going up to 80.
Raise.
Oh, and G going all in here. Yeah, Chubbs, I think he's going to have to call. He's not going to like it, but he's going to have the same hand. Everybody with a jack. The big thing is the action has reopened. The action has reopened. So if Fletcher just calls here, yeah. Yeah, Chubbs announced that he really wants to fold, but he's priced in. And he's going to like it because it is ace-jack versus ace-jack. So the reader not picking up the flop. There we go. Oh, the ace coming on the flop. It's going to be a chop pot. So chop it up. When it's all said and done, each player going to win $16.
Boring.
So we do have a big series coming up at the end of the month. So beginning next week in Houston. So for all you East Texas players, the Trailblazer Series will be making a stop in Houston. 500K main event, 100K multi-day, no limit hold'em. 10 action-packed events, Trailblazer Series. Keep in mind, it will make a stop at every Texas Card House location. Made a stop in Austin, made a stop in Texas Card House Spring, made a stop down here in the Rio Grande Valley, made a stop in Dallas, and now it's going back to East Texas. It'll make the stop at Texas Card House Houston.
We're about to find out. Died real quick. No, it took a while.
Oh, I'm doing this one.
How? What'd you do?
Luis with the king 8 making the call. Marty folds his king 8. Folded around to David on the button. Should be sizing this up good just because of the bonus. Oh, Fletcher folded pretty quick, surprisingly. And he just realized the small blind game. He just realized the small blind game.
Twice already.
Get my cards back. Fuck.
Yeah, as soon as he folded, he's all like, there's $60 on that button.
I was looking at myself.
So let's see if Fletcher cleans it up. He's gonna add $5, but he should have changed up some of those 5s and put a green on there. Yeah, there we go. So Chubbs, yeah, up to $65 is the small blind game.
He's worse. I'm losing though.
No straddle this hand. It is a button straddle. Excuse me. It is a small blind game.
Different, yeah, different. Where's the beer? Where's the beer?
What?
7 makes it 20. 8 calls, 9 folds, 1 folds. 2 folds, 3 folds. 4
Side.
in.
Side right here, my peripheral is. Side.
G with the kings.
216.
I think Marty has queens here. Yeah, I think Marty has queens. One of the queens didn't fold it. One of the queens didn't scan. He might have the ace of clubs.
No, but who did we get from?
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember.
Cooper, who did we get the shots from? Frida, I think. Oh, Frida.
Hey,
No.
He doesn't have the ace of clubs.
We already drank the partner.
No more action.
Yeah, so kings versus queens.
there's the kings.
Queens.
Yeah, Marty had queens. So the kings also win an hour as part of the promo.
And you win the hand, you get 1 hour comp to you.
So you're gonna be here 1 hour more.
Win with pocket queens or pocket kings, receive a free hour.
Nice hand. Floor.
All of February, you buy 5 hours, you get 1 free. Another promo here at Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley. So they're just calling the floor over to get the free hour. So G picking up aces, somebody else had kings. G picking up kings, somebody else has queens. Still got about half an hour to go on tonight's stream. Oh, more than half an hour. So I think we're up to $70 on the small blind game. Fletcher with the ace, folded around to him. He's going to be coming in for a raise. Looks like 20. Chubbs making the quick call with the queen jack. G with the pocket eights, also has the bonus available. Fletcher going to hit the ace. Chubbs with the gut shot. And it's going to check around to Chubbs, who will take a stab. Oh, check out G. He's calling here, going after that small blind bonus. Normally he would be folding, but he's going to peel here with his pocket eights. Down in the front, Luis. Down in the front. 6 of diamonds. G should be checking again. Does Fletcher bet his ace? I don't think Chubbs is going to bet if it's checked to him. Chubbs decided to stab at the pot. 2 players called, so he knows one of them has an ace. Now Fletcher's going to bet his ace. Quick fold from Chubbs. Pocket 8's also with the fold.
I folded 8-9, and then the 8 comes on the turn.
Oh, so we got money.
So they should be
Jack 10.
adding $5 to that button.
I had Jack 10 left.
Yeah, they're letting him know about, and I think they're going to clean it up too, yeah. Yeah, so I think we have $80 on there. 80 or 75. It's at least 75. And that bonus is only available to the small blind. If the small blind doesn't win, then the next hand, they're adding $5 to the small blind game. You can see this hand taking place at 10:29. Yeah, Chubbs is cleaning it up. It is $75 bonus available for the small blind. If the small blind wins the hand, they win the bonus. If not, then they will add $5 on the next hand. And it keeps going until somebody hits it.
You were good?
Your body language changed.
10 deuce for Marty. He'll fold real quick. The ace 4 for Coach B. He raises it up to 20.
Hey, thanks for the shot, bro.
Bro! Shut the fuck up.
Chubbs making the call.
Wow.
And you can see boxing coach here calling as well, going after that bonus. Has the queen jack. We're going 3 ways to a flop. 2 players with spades, 2 players with a jack. And is that all spades? No. It is a straight. It is a straight for Coach B. Boxing coach bluffing at it here. Doesn't think his opponents have small cards.
Yeah, coach, that's it.
For real?
Holy fuck.
Oh, my God.
I don't think I did.
That's a 5.
I don't think I did.
I just saw the diamonds.
Stop. 75.
75 was I knew he hit 6.
Yeah, so now
Who's was that? Who's was that?
coach bluffed the 25 at it.
You bet? How much?
So he's going to have to add $5 to the button.
So how much did you do on the flop?
A lot.
I win.
No, 30.
About 30, yeah.
Because you go first.
So there's the 5. So now it is an $80 bonus. And like I said, I like a straddle for the button here just because it puts the immediate pressure on the small blind.
20 kings. Wait, did you get an hour for this shit?
Yeah. Don't look at me. Hey, Coop, look at that hand. And where's you gonna look at that hand right there?
Bro, I'm trying to look at my hand over here, dog.
Oh.
I got one over here, too.
So action on Rush. I believe his real name is Edward.
Wow.
Offsuit.
Here, 26.
The natural 9 for David. I know he likes to play baccarat. He's raising it up here with the 4-5 offsuit. Fletcher with the call. Has an ace. Chubb's folding the same hand as Fletcher.
You was gonna call behind. I know it's good. I didn't call. I know. That's why I was like, fuck. Where's my 50?
Luis coming after that bonus, making the call with the Jack 9.
That got caught on camera.
Right?
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. That little transaction, that was cool.
Oh, Luis gonna hit a 9. He thinks he's gonna be good here, but Marty hitting the 9 with a better kicker. Pretty big bet here from Luis. Marty knows about the bonus, so he's gonna be making the call. He does have the best hand. Can Luis continue on the turn?
Get him.
Get his ass.
We don't want to hear that. Yo soy Luis Sanchez. We don't want to hear that shit. Not today. We don't want
10 on the turn. Let's see if that slows down the action.
There's 80
It
on
does.
the
It goes check, check.
Get his
That
ass.
could potentially be yours.
That's the last game I take. That's the last game.
So it's going to go check down, I think.
Let's
Marty.
get his ass.
And everybody's happy because the small blind game is still in effect. Not only does Luis lose the pot, he has to add $5 to the small blind game, and now we're up to $85 for the small blind game.
I love cheerleaders. Like, hey, cheerleaders are my favorite. Like, hey, when they wear
So Luis
pom-poms,
added the $5.
cheerleaders,
$85 bonus
I just say
available
that,
to the
like,
small blind.
hey, let me
If it keeps so fucking
Under the gun straddle.
If it's against him, fuck it, I'll do it too.
Rush put it on the $6 under the gun straddle.
It's the same guy as
So action is gonna be on David in seat 1.
Yes.
Real fucked up. Like, oh, this guy just lost the hand. You want to play football?
$5 for me?
Yeah, I think
Or when he bad beats you, yo, sorry, bitch,
When he blubs you. No, when he blubs you. Not when he blubs you. Not when he
King queen for Fletcher.
when
$6 to call. And he is gonna make the call.
That's what he's saying right there.
Luis with the pocket fives has the button. Gonna be at least calling, might be raising. I actually like raise here.
We're just trying to bring out Luis Sanchez, man.
Oh, big raise.
You can't win the fucking.
I like the raise. I don't like a $75 raise. Let's see what Fletcher does.
Buddy, what is he at? You saw it. If it's an ace, double tap the table.
Wow. Oh, he wins what's on the button. Fuck.
No, I was just like, what are they culeros? Do you want Luis or not?
Oh, he was talking to me?
I heard big.
Oh, dude.
That's because I was looking at how good I look on TV. I don't know.
No, that's me.
So Fletcher and Coach up over, Coach Villa over 1,000.
Shut your white ass cool arrow. I should throw you all these chips, partner. Wow, that's a cool
So I don't know if Marty added the $5. It should be up to 85 on the button. 85 or 90? Oh, we're up to 90. Because it was 75 when it was in seat 4. So 80, 85, 90, yeah. Small blind game up to $90. No straddle this hand, so action once again on David with the quick fold. Fletcher. Never know what he's going to do. He's going to call with the 8 deuce of clubs. Oh, this is going to give Coach B a really good price just to call. Has the 5 deuce. He's going to need a lot of help. 776 rush hidden trips, and he's gonna check. Open ender for the boxing coach. Queen coming on the turn, nobody with a queen. Rush should be betting here, and he does. Pot size bet of $15. Boxing coach with the open ender, he's gonna make the call. Everybody else gonna fold. And to the river we go.
You're giving all this information to like, okay, let's say coach didn't want to call, but you know that Luis is in full. That's the first thing has to worry about.
Oh, spicy river.
Oh! What? 5-4? Oh, yeah.
You had a 7?
Hey, don't go.
No, give it over 9.
So Rush with a big bet on the river. The one chip call by coach. He thought he was good with the straight.
Hey, I don't think he's written your name on the street, partner.
That's too far with it.
Hey.
So coach with the one chip call. He thought he was good with the
Hey,
straight.
the thing is that we're going to be able to see it on the stream. See if you actually meant it.
Man, I hit. You see that?
Yeah, okay, gross.
So are we up to $100?
They like that call for investigation, partner.
We're up to 95.
Hey, shit.
Hey, sir, there's no fucking chips, sir.
Floor.
How about you, around?
What do you think? Massage? I don't know. I just want to
Watch out, Ruben. Okay, my back.
Small blind game up to $95.
Oh, here it is.
He's like, I'm hearing shit.
Oh, I'm not gonna see.
It was noise again. That's okay.
I'm good.
Oh no, he flipped the 5 of spades. It was a 5 of spades. It was on the,
Yeah.
the river.
No, he put the 5 of hearts. I promise you, it was a 5 of hearts. I remember. No, it's already passed. But it was a
So
5 of
action
hearts.
is on Fletcher.
Yeah. That's the one that wasn't on there because there was two. There was a club and a diamond because
Fletcher raising it up to 20 under the gun.
Oh yeah.
Chubb's folding. Everybody folding around to Luis. Fletcher with the king nine. He's had that hand a lot tonight.
Somebody said
Coach
if you're
B
ever
making the
Ohio,
call.
play in Shark Tank with-
And Rush making the call, going after that $95 on the button.
No, they also,
He's going to need some help.
no, I think
a lot more comments late. Like,
And they're
the
fucking
more
huge.
streams there is, there's been a lot more comments.
Hey, no, actually, you know,
10.
You know what's the funny part is that I was talking to one of the guys that helped from the back end of the stream, and I told him like, hey, bro, can I start doing like short clips? And he goes, just do me a favor. Whenever you find an interesting hand, give me the top 5 hands, and then we'll do it for you. Oh, man, that's-
10 high flop.
Yeah. Oh no, David. I talked to David. Yeah, you better.
Oh, Coach B with
And I go,
trip
okay,
now.
wait,
Rush
hold on.
drawn
I'll
dead.
give it to you, and then like eventually when you get time to do it, it's like possibly, but we'll prioritize it. I was like, all right, cool. I appreciate that.
If not, I can.
Because if not, I'll just start my own fucking YouTube channel and do it myself. Like, just share the hands.
It's more about just like how many times you hold it.
Yeah, of course.
When I make those,
So I believe that's up to $100.
just put these 5
That is up to $100. $100 bonus.
I mean, like with those are one hand that
No, that's
they put it in a bad beat and it wasn't really that much better. You got like 900 views.
I don't know, but I want to share the hand with Matt and Andrew. $3,500 fight for 1-3 game. And Matt had 1 out. Yeah, on Wednesday. $3,500 pot. 3,500. Matt Conker versus Andrew. Corpus Andrew. And the board is 10, Jack 10.
So no straddle this hand.
Conker has King 10, Andrew has Ace 10. They get it all in. And nobody hears it on the stream, but like context behind it is that Andrew asked Matt, "You want to go once or twice?" And Matt goes, "No, I just want to go once." And he goes, I'd rather go once because Matt's the type like the stream's already gonna be over. I don't give a fuck whatever happens next. So Matt goes, "I'd rather go once," and then Andrew's like, "Well, what do you have?" He's like, "I have King 10." Matt, and then Andrew goes, "I have
David
Ace."
calling with the 6-3.
Matt
He's
goes,
the only
"Let's
caller.
go once." And Andrew's like, "Let's go twice." And he's like,
Oh, he's going to hit 2 pair.
somebody already had folded the other 2 kings and Rivers a king. So he wins
Does
the first
David
one.
check
Matt,
raise
he
here?
would have just- if
I
Andrew
kind of
had
like the
asked
check
him,
raise. Just play it fast. You have a $100 bonus.
but yeah, like I want to share that.
$35 bet, a big bet here. Yeah. Yeah, he's going all in. He's going after the bonus. Marty doesn't have anything. He doesn't want to fold because he doesn't want the $100. He needs to show. He needs to show to win it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to show it.
I have to show it.
If we tell you that you have to show it, if we tell you,
So he's going to win the pot, and he's going to win an extra $100 as well.
You went to $100. You went to 100.
hey, shots, le toca.
Hey, algo.
No, nobody hit a royal. Nobody hit a royal. We did have aces full of kings, and then kings full of aces versus kings, and then another hand kings versus queens.
Nomás por mencionarlo.
¿Sabes qué? ¿Sabes qué? ¿Sabes qué?
We have actually had somebody hit a royal on the stream before.
Cooper Rush, le toca shots.
No.
So David put in the $5 to restart the small blind game.
Oh, you thought it was free, huh?
Ahí está. ¿Qué quieres, güey?
I want 1942.
Un 70, güey. A mí me dan un 70.
Hey, it's cheap here, bro. It's only like. No.
Coach B raising it with ace 10, a blackjack.
What?
En eso más o menos 18, 20.
And we want 5.
Fucking $5 shot we.
That's on you, partner. You could have got that 1942. Nah, just play it. Hey, you wanna?
David, who just won the extra $100 from the small blind game, is thinking about calling here with the suited queen.
Roxy, 2 blue balls. And you? Nah, you gotta drink them too.
Look at his eyes.
Oh, I love him. I love him.
Fletcher with the queen 4 of hearts, he'll make the call.
Roxy, purple geckos, güey. Agarra dos purple geckos.
And Chubbs 3-betting to 100 here.
Es casi igual que la azul, nada más que sabe a uva en lugar de...
See what Coach B does here. He was the initial raiser. He's asking for the count. Count is 100. He's going to let it go.
Yeah.
¿Van a ser 2 o 3?
You don't want one?
So Fletcher in the process of ordering shots for the table.
Are you sure?
Are you so
It's
positive?
a stronger shot than yours supposed to get, bro.
It's you. Who's next?
100 Fletcher?
Right.
Tequila, right? Whoa. That's what I usually get.
You're strong.
Fletcher with the queen 4 of hearts.
It's mixed
You
tequila.
taste the tequila.
Obviously he should fold, but Fletcher could call here. He does not. He's going to have to add $5 to the button for the small blind game.
Fuck you, Georgie, motherfucker. I just fucking dumped 20.
There's the $5 added.
Tilting me for real. I'm gonna end up fucking going all in.
Oscar Guapo, Luis.
Stack fucking. What?
Where's that?
So let's see the leaderboard.
On the table, like
Right there in white. Well, on this side I see him in white.
He's wearing all black. Like he's like all black.
He's also on his phone.
So Coach B with over $2,000 in his stack.
Black.
No straddle this hand. Action's going to be on the boxing coach, and he is just going to make the call under the gun. Luis there in seat 6 squeezing his cards. Does not like what he sees. Madi with the 5 deuce of hearts, raising it up to 20. Quick call here from Rush with the king 10 offsuit.
That's right, right
Yeah, wait, they should put this one on that one over there.
Yeah, that's your daddy, yeah.
I mean,
Look at how handsome I
it's
look.
the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm just speeding it up.
Yeah. He's putting this one as short and this one like.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like this on the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they don't want to be like that.
Nah, I want to gamble on me on this one.
So Rush hitting 3 kings. But your pre-flop aggressor, Madi, is going to put out the continuation bet.
Buddy, how do you fold a jack on that fucking board? Over there. Over there. Buddy, over there.
Quick call from Rush, and Madi knows
When I had 8-7.
that somebody has a king or a queen.
Everything gets there. It's like a 4-liner to a straight.
Yeah, but I don't get there.
9 calls, 35, 1 fold, 2 folds, 5 folds.
So I think Madi's pretty much going to shut it down here. Does hit a heart. Cooper Rush turning a straight draw to go with his trips. Check. Oh, what a gross river. Madi hits his flush. Cooper Rush hits a full house.
Why do you give me the 10 of hearts? Why is it the 10 of hearts?
Madi bet 100. Cooper Rush with the snap call.
100.
What do you have?
That's it.
Hey, how long you play? You play here a lot?
So second full house.
Not the life.
A second.
You play early?
11 to 2.
Money's right.
11 to 2.
Every day.
During the day.
Try to play at least 3
Oh, you're
Not at night.
not at night. Oh, okay. No wonder I never seen you.
So the second river card that makes him a full house, but also makes his opponent a hand.
I got my daughter. I got my daughter playing golf. Freshman golf in high school.
Really?
Yeah. No, here in Edinburg.
Here we
6 on the
go
button.
again.
Big blind.
I'm a big golfer too.
Hey, say what you're really
Six blind straddle.
You want to fuck with her, and then you're gonna raise it to 100 and some.
So Rush earlier with the 8-7, making a full house with the 8 on the river, gave his opponent a straight. And this time, the river gives his opponent a flush, and it gives him a full house.
The only reason I'm playing right now is because they're watching.
Oh, they're watching you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get your dad. Just watch.
You're such a loser.
Your dad right here.
Damn, I called it.
7 calls.
Called it earlier. I thought we were going to get 87 hands in tonight. We're getting 87 hands in tonight. So we have 4 hands to go after this hand.
You know what I mean?
7 check, 9 check.
So we usually have some crazy stuff that happens the last couple of hands here at the Texas Card House, Rio Grande Valley. Not necessarily the witching hour, but the witching quarter hour, the last 15 minutes.
Head up. Check, check.
So 4 hands to go. If you tune into our stream on Wednesday night, we do stream on the secondary channel. Wednesday night, we stream on the secondary channel, which is Texas Card House, 3 different words. So we are streaming on the main channel tonight, TCH Live Poker. Wednesday nights, we stream on the secondary channel. If you tune in on Wednesday night,
Big blind loose.
the final 5 hands of the night were just ridiculous. The easiest way to tell the difference between the channels is actually the little logo, the little circle logo. So the logo you see on the table there, right in the center, right above Texas Card House, that is the logo for the secondary channel. And then this logo, TCH Live, it has a different logo. So hand 87 have 4 hands to go, and maybe the madness has started right here, as Fletcher actually has the best hand here with the ace-jack. I don't think he's going to get anybody to fold, though, as yeah, so Marty calling, everybody calling, like I said. Fletcher actually has the best hand here right now. I don't think he has the best equity. Coach B actually has the best equity. I'm guessing there was a jack folded. I'm guessing there's spades that are live. But he has the best equity right now. Oh, Marty hitting 2 pair. Bottom pair for Rush.
You getting up on your Steve 4.
You can see the spot's already $500. This is a 1-3 game, $500 pot pre-flop. Everybody checks on the flop.
And that's not him. No, that's not him.
What is the turn? The turn is a 7. The turn's a really bad turn because it does put a 4-liner out there. Nobody wants to bet. A straight flush draw for Marty here. Oh, David put it on the bluff here with no hearts, with a 9. Marty's not folding. He has 2 pair and a straight flush draw. Fletcher with the ace of hearts. So David betting 150 into $500. It's not all of his stack, but it's about half of his stack here. This looks really, really strong. I don't think Fletcher can fold the ace of hearts, and he agrees. And I don't think Marty can fold 2 pair with the 5 of hearts with the straight flush draw. And Marty agrees. And David is thinking to himself, why did I bet? 8 of hearts on the river.
3 players.
The board is going to pair. It's going to counterfeit Marty's 2 pair, but his 2 pair are going to wind up being good. Oh, David going for it here, and this might just work. Marty's asking for a count. You can see the pot's over $1,000. Marty might just call out of curiosity here.
257.
257. So the graphics were wrong on David's stack because he won the small blind game. He won the small blind game, which added 100 to his stack. Oh, Marty makes the call. And Marty's going to show what a call by Marty. David's line didn't make sense to Marty. I think Marty actually thought David had the ace of hearts.
What'd you have? 6-5? I shove on the river, you call? Hey, if he bets, I shove. If he bets, I shove. You call?
Hey, there's T-Rich in the background. He'll be playing on our Wednesday stream.
No. I'm saying he bets.
As I said, we do stream twice a week, once on the main channel, this channel, and then once on the secondary channel.
I wanted that club on the river.
So Marty making the call, taking him up to over a $500 profit. Boxing coach adding to $5. 3 hands to go. I don't know what it is, but like I said, always the last 15 minutes of the stream, it's the witching quarter hour. Rush with the ace makes the call. Fletcher raises it up with the San Francisco busboy. Boxing coach with the 10s just calls here. Really a hand where you should normally be 3-betting, especially when the open is coming from a player that has a wide range like Fletcher. Oh, actually, it was G who just made the call. Either way, in the low jack, in the cutoff, and you can see the 10s are going to get out-flopped. Somebody had a jack. So many players called the 20. Somebody had a jack. I don't know who it was, but I know somebody had a jack. Flush draw for David R. There's Marty with the jack. A $3 bet here from Rush with his 3. Fletcher also with the 3. He's going to be raising. I think he should be folding these 10s here. Once again, I'm not saying this because I know he's beat. I'm saying this based on the action. Marty having the jack, making the call. Rush also making the call. And David with his flush draw makes the call. So this pot is, what is it, $300? David turning a pair to go with his flush draw. And Rush with another $3 bet. Does Fletcher raise again? No, Fletcher just calls the $3. Well, now you have to call with the 10s.
Just call.
To the river we go.
Bet 4 next time. Bet 4 river. And everybody call.
Nobody has a 5, so the Jack 9 of Marty will win this. Rush betting $3 again. Everybody calling the $3. So Marty gonna call the $3 and win this $300 pot.
5. Good 5. 5, partner.
Once again, I told you, always the last couple of hands, weird stuff happens. All right, 2 more hands to go tonight. If you still have not hit the like button, what are you waiting for?
Luis Sanchez.
Huh?
But it's very.
So 2 more hands to
I
go.
heard Luis Sanchez at all.
I think I would call with. And he's still playing.
So the stream ends at 2 hands. I can almost guarantee you these players are going to continue to play afterwards.
There's nothing there for me to run a runner.
That is normally the case on Friday nights as the players continue to play.
Yeah. I got something down.
Yeah, don't say that.
Oh.
You'll get in trouble.
Don't say the truth.
Oh shit. Oh, sure, say it.
So we do have a $6 straddle from Rush. 2 more hands for tonight. David going to be making the call, but the dealer let him know it's 6. Fletcher going to be raising with the 7-4 offsuit. He's got to be a blackjack player.
Look, I really do with that shit.
Double down.
I'm thinking about calling on the flop. Not a straight down.
Marty going after the bonus, just won the last hand. Has an opportunity of a $30 bonus from the small blind game. Fletcher getting a tableside massage. Tableside massage is available here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley, $1 a minute, and it's going to come ace high with 2 spades. Nobody with an ace. Marty with a jack has the best hand right now. Gut shot, straight draw for Coach B, and it's going check around to a turn. Coach B going to be betting his draw here is now, yeah, he can hit a king or a queen. Marty with the jack has the bonus. He's going to be calling. Coach B is going to have to bluff at this if he wants to win. Marty checks again. Coach B does not go for it, so Marty's going to win the bonus.
Oh my god.
About time somebody beats you, bro. About time somebody beats you, bro. Bro.
All right, last hand of the night. Will we have fireworks?
Do they have?
We had fireworks the first hand. First hand of the night, we had an all-in. So I think it'll be a nice way to end the stream. Begin the stream with an all-in, end the stream with an all-in. Let's see what happens. Last hand of the night, like I said, if you still have not hit the like button, it's how I get paid.
Damn.
Damn. Oh my god, if you go back, you see Fisher go like this.
Yeah. If you put it in slow motion, you'll see it. It's so fast right now that it looked like I snapped them off. But if you go back, yeah.
And I couldn't beat you. You would have caught him.
Fletcher with the 7-5 suited. Big raise.
1-3-3,000.
The blinds are 1-3. He raises it up to 450.
Fuck it. If you're gonna play, play. I want to win the small blind game. That's the guy I want.
And Marty calling him. Between the 2 of them, they have a straight flush. Oh, and Rush. What does Rush have?
Son of a bitch.
Look at these ads, folks. $50 raise, 1-3 game. The best hand is 8 high.
Get off my fucking hands. They check.
9 check, 2 check, 7 check.
It goes check around. And there's an 8 for Marty. Fletcher turns a straight draw, needing a 9. It's going to go check again. Trip 8 for Marty. So Marty will win the last hand of the night.
Re-raise. I thought you were gonna bet.
And Fletcher going to try to bluff here. It's going to be a small raise or a big raise.
250.
It's going to be a big raise. Quick fold from Fletcher, and that'll wrap things up tonight. I would once again like to thank everybody joining us tonight here from the Rio Grande Valley.